want you each to take one of these because S is for smoking.
Oh, yeah. Okay.
And T is for tea.
So, yeah. Give me that.
And E is for edible. So I brought everybody cookies.
Excellent.
You watch Calric pull one. Okay.
Now, we haven't really gotten to what M is yet.
You.
Munchies,
Why did
apparently.
they put me next to you?
Why'd they put you next to me?
Because it's my job to look after the both of you.
I have no ribs.
That feels like a
And
problem.
I have at least one stab wound.
That I can help with. I can stitch it up.
Oh man, that works fast.
Yeah, and see, the smoking and the edibles and the tea all going to help while I stitch you back up. You won't feel like thick.
Like a
Okay.
quilt.
My dad said studded leather was like the best thing you could do, but that was a fucking lie.
I really
I
prefer the
love your
unarmored,
dad.
actually.
Actually, Kevin, technically, it depends on what kind of armor you need for each independent type of damage.
Astra!
Wow, you look blitzed out of your goddamn gourd.
This shit is good!
It's because
It is really good.
So,
That's
is it?
right.
Actually,
Whoa.
I think I've seen your homework, and I don't think I've ever seen that on.
Hey, what's the M stand for?
More.
Oh,
As in
yeah.
more medicine.
More Malar?
More Malar's leave.
Yeah.
So Farrah's gonna kind of clop in and she's gonna be like, "You're gonna hate me.
I could never.
I did this. I did it again. I have a problem."
What?
What?
I switched it. What? I'm so sorry. I don't know why.
Calric.
I think Beryl is like.
I am so sorry.
Calric.
I thought I was giving him
You're my
the
best
third
friend.
Mallard cookies anyway.
I fucking love you.
I fucking love you, dude.
Who knows how much they have?
Hopefully you get into
And
Witherbloom.
cactus tea?
I don't know, man. As long as I get to mage some fucking towers, dude.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
That's enough of that. She's injured, not dying.
She feels much better.
I feel.
My
Wow,
wound is
11.
definitely open.
No, I stitched it closed. You're all good. No more bleeding. Oh, you've torn it open again. Okay, it's fine. I do it again. And then I'll wrap it.
Oh my god!
Laughing hurts.
Shit.
Laughing. Oh, those are laughing.
But it means you have your ribs back.
I'm leaving.
You were worried you were missing them.
Astra!
And on that note, welcome to Lizards and Locations.
Oh, no.
This is Strixhaven, Syllabus of Shenanigans. We're about to show you guys session 16. We're super excited to get into it. We want to say thank you to our two sponsors for this episode, which is, who were they again? They were...
They're Dice Legion. You should use the link and use the code Lizards for 10% off because you'll be supporting us and getting yourselves awesome dice. And then you should also go and check out the podcast. You want to do what?
Yeah.
Because they're freaking amazing.
Yeah. You want to do what?
Yep, just like that.
Yeah. Good game.
I actually listen to them like every week. Super duper awesome.
And
Highly
we'll have a
recommend.
promo at the very end of this episode today,
Sure,
right?
that's entirely up to you, Mr.
Yeah.
Editor.
That's true.
I feel like we need like a soundbite of that guy from SpongeBob being like, "I did something to your drink."
You what?
You did what?
What'd you do to my drink? You what?
You asked me for a couple of ice cubes, and I only put one!
And on that note, cue the music. Previously on Lizards and Locations. Our Strix University students, you guys started the session finishing up your guys' labs from the day 7 of the third 10-day of Elasis. A lot of you guys actually skipped some labs, but we had some fun ones in between. One of the most interesting ones was the life and death, as you guys were to go and find Star Spawn, locate them, find their locations, obviously, and bring them back.
Nearly died.
Yeah, locate the lizards as well. And when you guys got back into Valentine and you discussed them, you ended up describing what ended up happening there. Afterwards, we went into our Mage Tower match. And we saw the Quandrix Fractals beat the Lorehold statues. The Silvercool Inklings beat the Prismari Elementals. And the Witherbloom Pests beat the Freshman Snarls. Afterwards, after a long fight, a couple things happened. The first one is you guys went back to your dorms, and I should say on the day 10, you guys were visited by a Quintilius and a Thorhan, in which they were asking you about going to the Dramas Guild area in the back of the Rose stage over in Silverquill. And you were going to pick up some magical items and essentially take them, whatever's left over that they're getting rid of, that they're tossing out. It's already been going through a little bit, but you guys were going to do that.
I'm going to, since we're leaving the dorm at this point, I'll stop by the Biblioplex and report my tutoring to, Miranda?
Moving to Sharpie?
Yeah, Movinda.
As you go to do that, I will say you go to open the door after you guys were all about to go out, and there is Valentine right at the door.
I walk past him.
Valentine goes, interesting. Looks in. Is Cotton here?
Present.
Faerun is in her room and she hears his voice and her hair stands up and she's like,
Can I offer you a cookie?
He looks around. I'm a little tied up in the situation right now.
Too tied up to eat cookies?
He's still staring at the door. Well, it's a little different than that.
Are you
Have
gonna
I
come in?
ever met a vampire before?
I would think so. No.
Are you gonna come in?
Oh, yeah. Why not? And so then he walks in.
I mean, that was weird.
And he kind of present. I actually have a present for you.
That is so sweet of you.
Cookie first, please.
Take them.
Thank you. I was actually having a conversation with your patron.
She's amazing. Isn't she?
Yes. Yes, she is. Anyways. We were talking about you having a need for protection. And so, here, just open them.
They're amazing.
And you see
You don't know what
these
I
two. You see these two open sandals. How would you describe that? They're
They're called barefoot sandals.
barefoot sandals. That's
They're
what.
basically just,
Yeah, and so he looks.
fancy.
He
jewelry.
kind of points them out to you, and he goes, "May they protect you."
I'm not entirely sure how, but I believe in them.
It's very good.
Somewhere.
she's listening from the door. I'm like,
Farah? Oh, she must not be here. I can smell it. It's weird.
Yes, but
Well, this is where she lives.
That
That would make sense. How's the wounds, by the way? My team didn't give you too much of a beat up, did they?
Why would they beat me up?
He looks down at
It's just full bluffing.
you. Right. Well, Calric's doing better though.
Yeah, we're cool.
Good. It was a good match.
Could have been better.
It was, it's exciting for the future.
Very.
He kind of looks across the room. Okay, well, this is awkward.
How much do you know about my painting?
A lot.
Yeah. Would you like to?
Have a good day. And he
I don't think Valentine has any right to be the one who says this is awkward. I think he has jettisoned that right into the sun upon 3 seconds into his introduction.
So he just starts walking away.
I'll see you in class.
Make sure you wear the sandals. You can't just like hold them.
I mean, why would I not wear them? They're beautiful.
You'd never be surprised. You would be very surprised at what I've had to deal with as a teacher.
And they go very well with my new armorless looks. I'm gonna wear them.
Yeah. All right. See you, Faerun. And then he walks off.
You're probably just smelling her on me. We do sleep together every night.
I didn't know that. I didn't know you guys slept together.
Boob kiss.
Continue walking.
I figured you didn't want him to know you were here.
Thanks.
And we do technically share a room, kind of.
Valentine leaves within 2 seconds. I didn't think you would want him to know you were here. I didn't tell him you were hiding in your room.
Our room.
Aster, you're going to go find.
Mavinda.
Okay, as you're kind of walking, there's a bat that flies by you.
A bat in the middle of the day?
Yep.
Okay, that she looks at. It's like, wait, what?
Yeah.
And like she'll look and watch where it goes.
Just keep going. Yeah, it heads towards Billy Bucks.
Well, it's going the same way I am, so I guess I'll follow it.
Did you ever see What We Do in the Shadows?
I have not yet.
Oh, so
Oh,
that's
no.
well, I was gonna say it's really funny when Laszlo turns into a bat. He's like bat, and then he becomes a bat, and then he flies on it. I don't know. It's like it's not like you gonna do that like bat.
That's really good.
As the bat continues towards Bibuplex, Thorhan and Quintilius kind of look to you guys. Thorhan will be.
Where are they?
They're in the. No, they're with you guys. They were in.
I'm not with them. I left to go to
You
the
left
thing.
us.
Yeah.
You hate us.
Yeah, they were getting ready to go to the roast stage, so they're
Yeah.
like on the getting ready to go.
Yeah, I heard that part. And like, okay, before you guys go to the rose stage, I'll meet you there. I need to go to the Biblioplex to get my money for tutoring.
Thorhan's just be like, "Well, we ready to go?"
Oh, let me just put on my new boots.
Have the two of them signed Vassie's cast yet?
Barefoot boots.
Yeah, come here and sign my shit.
He kind of like looks over there and he goes, "All right," and he just starts signing Thorhan. Beautiful writing.
Oh shit, dude. Fuck. I wish I could read cursive.
Oh, that's
It says, Vassie, you're absolutely amazing and you did really, really, really great at the Mage Tower. Sincerely,
Whoa.
Thorhan.
Looks at it like, why did you sign it upside? Oh,
that is not what it says. It just says Thorhan.
Oh. But you're my precious teammate, dude.
I thought that's what you do. Don't you just sign your name, right?
That is true.
Like Thorhan
Most
was
of
here.
Look at me.
Sometimes.
And at that point, Quintilius just goes, "Oh, that's a good idea." Quintilius was here.
Wow, that's a statement.
Oh shit, what does that say?
Quintilius loves you.
Oh my god, dude. I don't know you that well,
Okay.
but like...
Yeah, what's your name again?
In like a platonic teammate kind of way.
Oh,
Goodness.
Vassie, that's right.
Yeah. Don't fucking forget it,
You
I
bitch.
got
should
you,
really learn your teammates' names.
Yeah, that's-
wait, are we all here?
Quintilius is not on
He's
it.
not on the team.
That's fair.
Are we all currently?
Except for Astra.
Okay.
We watched the game.
Farrah's gonna kind of like walk over and see all the names on there, and she's gonna be like, "Are they branding you?"
pretty much.
Yeah, and I should mention that it does say Quintilius Antiphon Valentor III was here.
Nice.
I love a
We can
lot.
appreciate that. No, it's Asher was just like she saw Valentine coming. She's like, "There's nothing that he's going to say that I want to be in front of," and just like, "Nope."
Could have found out all about my food. My barefoot.
Well, but now I can come. Now you can walk up to me and I can be like, "What are those?"
Pharaoh's also gonna do a little like Pharaoh was
Because
here,
That's a topical joke.
but it's gonna have like a little tiny deer head, and it's gonna like have like a little like a winking deer, it's like just continuously winks.
Oh, it's cute. Sarah, I love it. I'm still high schools.
Cotton candy is your best friend.
I'm still taking medicine, therefore high schools.
Hard. That is adorable.
You're able to find Mavinda quite easily. She's in her office as typical, and you can see her. She's working on. She's writing. She has a quill out. She's just kind of really quickly going on through some scrolls. Oh, Astra, good to see you.
Good to see you too.
How can I help?
Well, I'm just here to report on my tutoring for the week. I did one extra one, but
You did extra.
Mhm.
You
I
don't have
usually
to.
do.
You don't have to.
I know, but it's kind of like a pride thing, I guess.
Huh.
Though if there is some way I could get extra compensation for doing more, let me know.
Well, we're currently trying to hire more tutors. If maybe money is something that might persuade people, the word is out. Yeah. Okay.
I'll just do the work of 2 people, and then you'll pay me for the work of 2 people.
So give you 10 gold a week.
It's for 4?
Yeah.
Easy.
Sounds good to me.
Killing it. On that grind.
She looks at you. So you did. How many did you do?
3 this time.
3?
I'll just
Okay.
take the 10 for now.
I'm
I'm not going to.
I'll call it 7.5.
Okay, yeah. Makes it perfect. So 7 gold, 5 silver.
We'll say 2.5 per tutor.
Sounds perfect. Thank you.
Hands out 2 gold, 5 silver.
Thank you very much. I will see you. I don't want to say weekend. Next day 10?
Sorry, 5 gold plus the 2. Sorry, 7 gold and 2 silver. You did 3.
Sure.
Sorry, originally I just said
Okay,
2
yeah.
gold. Yeah,
Yeah.
I didn't want to screw you over. Yeah. 7 gold, 2 silver. 5 silver is what you got.
7 gold,
I know numbers.
5 silver.
What is
Sure.
math?
You promise?
I think so.
Kind of like really important in this game. Core mechanic.
Don't tell people that.
So, like,
I
you
was told
don't
there was
know-
no math.
so you don't
You guys
know
said,
if
hey,
there's
you can
any
DM, there's no math. Like,
I
it'll be.
swear to God, if you make me look at a number, I'm gonna burn this place to the ground.
Guys, I have a confession to make. This entire time, I've just been guessing. I don't know.
When something's a D6, you roll 6 of them, right?
Who else?
Listen, I only know this is 20 because I know what 2 looks like, and
Yeah.
It's
And that's
it. I know what 2 looks like.
Wait, can you count? Yeah. 1, 20, 3, 4.
1.
E3.
Carry to 0.
There was a bit in a show I was watching
69.
where they were like, "What have you? So what's your
No,
favorite
no,
part?
no,
Oh,
those
when
are-
this thing happened. Oh, can you spell it?" And she went, "How long you got?"
What kind of budget and time are we talking? All right, so we'll say that for you guys are going to the roast stage. You're going to meet them at the roast stage. You'd probably be maybe 10 minutes behind them at that point, so nothing really that would be super important. You guys are at the Silver Quill campus, and you go to the roast stage. That beautiful, remember the budding rose that twists and turns. You guys would know a lot about it because you guys go and do your work there a lot.
Yeah, we do.
We know
Astra,
this.
skip out.
Astra is very bouncy on the stage. He's very excited.
You guys
Magic items or stage?
if there's a stage, and then you know how every stage has that back curtain, right? So behind the back curtain are 2 rooms on the left. One of them is the changing room, and the other one is the prop room that's just super eclectic.
Oh my
right?
god, I know all about the prop room. Let me tell you all about it.
And so, oh yeah, good.
Go ahead.
See, there's the props from the most recent play that they did, and the props from this concert that they did, and here are the special microphones from like the most amazing concert I've ever been to. And then there's these props from like a play they're going to do in the future.
They just leave the microphones here?
Farrah's gonna pick up an item and she's gonna be like, "What play was this from again?" And it's like a paddle and it says "love" on it.
Macbeth.
Thor Hawk. Quintilius looks to you. That's Leviathar's Rage.
Oh, and she's gonna be like, drops the
Get that away from me.
This is fun.
Okay, Captain.
Oh my.
You guys go into the room, and the room is just extremely messy. It's littered with chests and swords, rugs, books, miscellaneous items everywhere, suits of armor and shields. There are scrolls just ripped up. There's tons of stuff. The room is just like someone goes, "All right, we're doing the props," and they just throw it in there.
We should really organize this maybe.
I think we need to have an overhaul of how they handle the post-production prop storage here.
And you get an idea, Cotton, that since you've been working as stagehand, the previous stagehands have not been doing their job before you.
That's really sad. And I'm a really good stagehand, surprisingly, because, you know, I had to be.
Astra is offended by the state of this room.
Yeah, it's really, really messy. If I could have you guys please, and this is interesting, I want you guys to roll a d10. Everybody roll a d10.
So I'm going to roll the
9.
sparkly one.
I'm
9.
10.
9.
Unless it's a 1.
Is it 1-0?
Yes.
the
It's
dark
10.
9.
No, that's
That's
a
a
1. That's a
one.
1, sorry.
1!
What's yours?
9.
9.
7.
7. I get 2 people with us.
I'll stare you down.
Who's with us?
Thorhan,
Thorhan and
Quintilius.
Oh.
Who I recently learned is not on the Mage Tower.
He was sitting with us while we were watching Mage Tower with Aurora and Melly.
Really high.
Just like
You're high right now. Your state of mind should be in the same place.
I'm only mediocrely high right now.
That's the first time I've ever heard someone describe somebody as mediocrely high.
Okay.
Really high.
Oh, how's your eye?
Oh my god.
Farrah's just gonna be like, "Babe, good job."
Anyway, go ahead.
Killing it.
Killing it.
I need Mary roll d10.
Another one?
Again.
5.
5.
Why am I like anxious about this now?
Because it's a room of mimics.
Anxious.
I'm telling you.
He's being very secretive about what we're rolling for.
And then you're all attacked by monsters.
Go ahead.
Another one?
Yep.
3.
Oh, that was even sparklier. 4.
Oh, am I rolling again?
Yeah.
We're all rolling.
One.
No.
If you look at it,
Let me see.
if you look at the side when the light hits it, like you put it on your thing, it's clear. It might be like
It still is
purple.
purple, but yeah, there's a lot of glitter in there.
Right?
And Cotton roll d4.
Right. Where do I keep those? 3.
I think he just has a table of tables.
So, through your guys' scavenging, you find 6 items.
Okay.
Asher is literally going to be using Druidcraft to grow vines that are like taking books and like putting them away and like organizing the space.
Hmm.
I have a system. I haven't implemented it yet.
Well,
You find
that's fine.
a bag full of 5 stones.
Who does me?
Yeah.
What type of stones? Like glass ones that aren't really useful?
They are made of glass.
Bro, you got some pretty rocks. That's hella cool.
Asher, you find a staff.
How tall is the staff?
It's made for about someone who's 5 foot.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's about a little 12 foot and a half more than you, right? Vassie, you find this weird pack of balloons.
Hot.
Pack of weird balloons.
Farah, some kind of wand.
She's gonna switch it.
Astra is going to kind of wave the staff around and then knock something over and like just meekly kind of just hold it to her side now.
Quinchilius is going through a bag and he hands one of you, whoever takes it, some weird hat.
Me!
Okay? And then
Hats don't really work for a whole thing.
he's going through another bag and Thorhan goes, this is interesting, and he pulls out a bracer. For who's just kind of handed out.
Grab.
I already have sparkly bracelets on this.
Now what I need you guys to do are investigation checks.
I'm pretty good at those.
I'm not.
I don't think I am.
This is for possible of extra items.
Okay, let's see. Let's use this die.
19.
Ooh, I rolled a natural 19.
Hell
I'm
yeah.
gonna
But I'm pretty sure my investigation
Inspire.
Oh no.
cotton
It's
candy
still pretty good.
to find items.
How do you do that? What do you do to inspire?
I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna sing a little song like, "You got this. You can find stuff. It's really good. you can find stuff in this mess.
I'm gonna get you.
You're gonna get items from in this mess. this mess. It's got some shiny stuff.
Check out this trunk.
It's a D6.
There's some stuff in that trunk.
Yeah, it's a D6 right now.
What am I doing?
That lovely moldy crap.
Yes.
So,
That really helped with my 2.
so dirt 19,
9.
Dirt 19.
natural 19 that came a
18.
9.
I gotta check my.
I wish it was a natural 19. That would have given me a 25.
Investigation. Where is my list? Oh, 13.
13. Okay.
Fine.
You guys find, we'll start with you actually, Mary. You find what seems to be some kind of lock.
Cool.
Astra,
Mhm.
cloak.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Cloak of Thane.
Cotton, you can't find anything else. Some gloves.
It's decided, by the way, that fair is all caps. It auto-corrects it.
That's okay. My phone does that to the buck.
Yeah.
Farah's gonna like slip on her gloves that she just found, which I assume are kind of showy and like
Very showy.
I'm going to make some Arcana checks to see what these do. I was going to do each thing. First the staff and then the cloak.
The ones that you currently have right now.
Yeah, just my stuff.
No problem.
I rolled really badly. I got an 8 and a 10.
Which one do you want to look at first?
Oh, does it matter? I guess the staff.
The staff? Definitely got magical presence. Nothing beyond that. The other thing that you were looking at was that cloak.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's really poofy. Like it just Just poofing.
Poofy. Like a fluffy coat?
Yeah, like
I'm putting it on then.
Yeah.
This is a thrift shop walk right now.
Yeah.
I'm going to put on my hat.
Okay.
Does anything happen when I flick the wand?
Yes. Yes, it is. Give me 1 second.
Just like she put on her little gloves and then she's like, "Ha!"
Can you roll a D4 for me?
Yes, I can. Let's see what the fuck happens. 1.
Is that it?
No, I'm letting something load real quick.
I was so nervous.
Just
Yeah, John's concentrating on what's happening face is a lot like his I'm about to kill somebody face.
Yeah. So interestingly enough, you flip the wand, and there is. It's a. I'm trying to. There it is.
Yeah.
The one pressed it.
Uh-huh. Yeah. What happened?
Amazing one.
A lightning bolt,
Oh, good. Does it hit me?
and it just goes straight to like Cotton's like looking at the suit of armor, and like it's just really amazing looking. Like shit, like suit of armor.
Only I could wear.
Like you're just kind of looking at it, and it just fucking chars the shit. Go a giant hole in the armor.
Now it's
like-
sexier.
Farrah's just gonna be like,
I would be careful. with that.
Cool.
That must be from Percival Jefferson and the Lightning Theft.
God.
I've
So-
heard that was a good musical.
Thorhan is taking
mean,
this.
It's at camp.
Jersey Pacton and the Thunder. The Thunder Heist?
Thorhan's gonna take the time to do
Percival Jefferson.
some
the
rituals for
Thunder
you guys to help you guys out. So Thorhan is gonna do some. Oh my gosh, what's the identification? Is it called just
Identify?
Identify. Thank you. So he's going to look at the wand. Like, let me see this real quick. So he's going to do some rituals that you guys are looking over time. So you now are in possession of a failed experiment wand.
okay.
This wand has 2 charges. While holding it, it can use an action to expend 1 or more of its charges to cast either a green flamed fireball
Nice.
or a blue lightning bolt at random. It only has two charges. The wand regains 1d6 plus 1 expended charges daily at dawn. It only has 2 charges.
Okay.
If you expend the last charge, you roll a d20 on the 1, it gets destroyed.
This is the tragic plot ever. But it's amazing.
What the fuck play was this for?
Macbeth.
Percival Jefferson and the
What?
Thunder Heist.
The Thunder Heist.
He did.
There are a bunch of kids. They ride some bikes and go to camp and sing songs because it's a music.
Kids on bikes.
That was the joke, yes.
I explained it. Now everyone knows what the joke was.
Everybody will
It definitely
know.
wasn't the complete and total theft of somebody's entire intellectual property. That wasn't the joke. The joke was kids on bikes. The joke is also silly wand is silly.
What else did we find?
Thorhan was doing
He's
the
casting
ritual.
Identify while we're looking at stuff.
Yeah.
That's what I was asking him, but I had to make sure it's him and not Quintillion.
Okay, I am not going to use this app to do it. I'm going to use.
I don't know if Quintilius has magic.
Yes.
Is he a bard?
He's a bard sorcerer.
Okay.
He's
Or
an element.
Dorser.
He's an elemental specialist.
Okay.
Dorser, if he wasn't.
Alright, I'm going to do it this way. It's much easier.
A borser, you mean?
Well, I said Bardorser and then Dorser. I
Yeah.
said it better than Bardorser.
He's going to look at your hat next.
Oh,
He explains it as the Hat of Vermin.
yes. I've heard of this.
has 3 charges. When holding the hat, you can use an action to expend one of its charges and speak a command word that summons your choice: a bat, a frog, or a rat. The summoned creature magically appears, and the hat tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. And appears in the hat and tries to get away from you as quickly as possible. The creature is neither friendly nor hostile, and it's not under your control.
Oh, so it can't be Billy.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
Oh my god, did Billy ever come back?
He's not come back yet. And on that note,
How could you?
Awkward.
for you, he's going to get your cloak. You now are
I'm wearing the cloak, for sure.
wearing the Cloak of Billowing.
Uh-huh.
While wearing this cloak, you can use a bonus action to make it billow dramatically.
Nice.
All right.
Absolutely
Next person.
perfect. The thing it was already doing.
Just it's especially like side swept too, so it's just like constantly like the wind is coming from this direction.
It just permanently has the silhouette of Seto Kaiba.
Bonus action, billow.
Talked about. All right.
I think John just wanted to say billow a bunch.
I did.
Billow.
For you, he's gonna look at that balloon pack you have, and
Found
you
balloons.
have, in
Big
fact,
billow?
an item known as the balloon pack.
Yeah.
This backpack contains the spirit of an air elemental and a compact leather balloon. While you're wearing the backpack, you can deploy the balloon as an action and gain the effect of levitate spell for 10 minutes. Targeting yourself and requiring no concentration. Alternatively, you can use a reaction to deploy the balloon when you're falling and gain the effect of featherfall spell by yourself. When either the spell ends, the balloon slowly deflates and the elemental spirit escapes and returns back to the elemental plane of air. As the balloon deflates, you descend gently towards the ground. If you are still in the air at the end of the distance, you fall if you have no other means of staying aloft. After the spirit departs, the backpack's property is unusable unless the backpack is recharged for 1 hour in an elemental air node, which binds the spirit back.
So you get it once.
You just
and then I
fucking
have to find
eat
a
that.
node.
You have to find an elemental air node.
I'm sure there's one on Strixhaven.
Yeah, for sure. Windy bits that we went to.
Give me the bag.
Not the Thunderdome.
On. You noisy fuckers. Shut the fuck up.
What was that windy place that they tried to make Isla go to?
Oh, the Furio.
Sure.
Yeah, probably.
You're right, not the Thunderdome.
That'd be funny though.
It's Thunderdome now.
Yeah.
Keep going.
Or you could talk to Melthorn, you could summon an elemental.
He then looks at your gloves, and he tries taking them off, and they won't come off.
Oh no.
Oh no.
These symbiotic gloves,
No!
made of thin chitin and sinew,
Okay.
pulse
Chitin.
of is it really chitin?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I had no idea. Pulse of a life of their own. You
Bug
must wear
gloves.
them for the entire attunement period, during which the gloves bond with your skin.
You have bug hands.
While attuned to these gloves, you gain one of the following proficiencies, your choice: sleight of hand, thieves' tools, a artisan's tool of your choice, or a musical instrument of your choice. When you make an ability check of the chosen proficiency, you add double your proficiency to it instead of your normal proficiency.
So
So you essentially have expertise.
So it's so it's for what? A sleight of hand?
You have the devil's hands from Futurama.
They're also symbiotic, so they cannot be removed unless there's a curse that ends the curse.
They just stay on me?
They bonded to your hands. They look like your hands.
Bug hands, haha, bug hands.
Wait, what do they look like?
They look like your
They
hands.
were
just
like
kinda
chitin and sinew, and then they started to literally like mold into your hands.
We can glosh that out.
So you have like kind of little scalies. That's about it.
What the fuck?
That was for the play. I don't even know.
Thorhan just goes,
Metamorphosis.
this is why we identify.
I got excited. I can't help
It's
it.
okay, we'll figure it
And
out.
then she's gonna like pick his pocket.
Do a sleight of hand.
I bet those are from the children's play.
Absolutely
Insect
fucking
Life.
unhinged.
insect's life cycle.
That's
yeah?
fucking great. That's fucking great.
I can't help it. It makes his pocket. Don't bully me. Where's your money?
I got a 15.
Yeah. He's just like, yeah, this is why we, and he doesn't even notice. And you,
She's like looking through his she pickpockets it and is like looking through his stuff like in front of him.
let's find something on his.
I'm gonna roll to see if I can see this. No.
Hold on, let me see if I can see it.
Let's get this inventory up here real quick.
Probably not.
Yeah, we're all clueless.
Oh, this is good. This is good. You grab a little bag of sand. That he's now missing his little bag of sand.
Hey, that's my bag of sand.
And a lot of his damn papers now. You've ruined his whole writing day.
That's right. This is sand that you originally had him do
What?
from the.
Okay.
Is it pockets now?
You're next.
I mean, it was sand in the pocket, so.
Yeah. You grab stone.
6 stones, 5 stones.
5 stones. You have 5 bloodstones.
Ooh.
Blood stones.
Blood?
BLOD. Yeah.
Sure.
The diamond contains the blood of a creature.
Good.
You don't know what it is, but the blood that appears in the form is a rune. It's like it's in like a blood rune.
Like it.
Yeah.
While the item is on your person, you can use your action to divine the location of a creature nearest to you that is related to the blood in the item and that isn't undead. You sense
Because they don't have blood.
You sense the distance and direction of the creature relative to your location. The creature is either the one whose blood is in the item or a blood relative.
How do I find out what the runes mean now? Like,
He looks at the runes and he goes, you'd have to find the person. Each rune is different for each person. It's their bloodline.
I know.
I lick one of them at Astra's suggestion.
No,
You
that
know-
was definitely the voices.
It definitely tastes irony.
Ew.
Ironic.
How sad.
I look at one and try to divine things.
Oh, you tried divine? There is a presence within 300 feet. Towards your, not 300 feet, so I'm way off. A few miles. Way off.
Wow, that was extremely different.
Sorry, I forgot where you guys were at. You're at the Rose stage.
Yeah.
This is coming from towards Central Campus.
I pocket that one and try and dump it.
That one is on a different continent.
Well, that's really far away. Number 3.
Number 3, same continent. You're on the west coast. It's the east coast.
Yeah. Number 4.
This one is not too far away, but northeast. So they are on the west coast like you, but they are way, way north.
More than 3 miles.
Yeah.
Number.
It's me.
Number 5 doesn't pop up at all.
I think number 5 is dead.
I can only hope.
And I guess their whole bloodline.
I have a question. So if I, it says to double my proficiency bonus for if I'm playing a musical instrument of my choice.
Yeah.
Does that mean that, like, I have a +9 to performance?
Show off.
Yeah, your proficiency would get doubled in that sense. So
Would with like the base proficiency or like?
No, just your proficiency. Like this, like the
You would just
proficiency bonus.
Okay.
So what's your proficiency right now? 2 or 3?
2.
2.
Yeah,
So you would have add to that. So it's a +11.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yeah, but that will scale with your character though.
Yeah, like next time that's gonna go up by 2.
Actually, at level 5, right? Would go up.
Expertise is on.
Your staff. You had the staff, right?
I have a stick.
All right. You have staff of healing.
Tradesies? No, not those. The other thing. The other one. I'll trade my stick for your stick.
But we've created a bond at this point. I mean, I nearly killed
Yeah? It's for someone taller than me anyway, and she's like looking up at you.
What does it do again? The Staff of Healing? It just...
Staff of Healing has 10 charges. It can only be used by a bard, cleric, or druid. While holding it, you can use an action to expend one or more of its charges to cast one of the following spells. Using your spell save DC and spell casting. You can do Cure Wounds, 1 charge per spell level up to 4th level, Lesser Restoration, and Mass Cure Wounds.
But not remove curse.
Restoration!
And it gains 1d6 plus 4 extended at dawn. And once again, if you use them all on you roll d20, out of 1, it's lost forever. Like most items, if you use all its charges.
Farrah's gonna kind of like twiddle the wand in her hand with like a new like weird
Dexterity.
and she's like, yeah, sure. Wait, can you get it?
I'm like, let's try and get it.
She'll like kind of flick her hand out of the way.
Yeah.
What is this, contesting sleight of hand?
Contesting sleight of hand.
No, fuck.
You really shouldn't go up against Farah. She's awesome.
I got a 21.
Okay.
So
Well, I did not.
I got a 15.
How do you dodge it?
Oh, wait, what?
She's trying to swipe
What
it.
is
How
your
do you...
natural roll? What did you roll natural?
Oh, wait. Actually, that's an excellent point. Maybe I did too high. Because it should... Okay, so it actually should be... No. It's a plus 6, so it would actually be a 19.
I got a 7.
I got a 15.
Yeah, how do you dodge their hands?
So she's just kind of like twiddling the wand between them while they're like reaching and grabbing, like trying to
I
click
get close.
Yeah, Farrah's just kind of like going around you.
I-
Like,
Why are you
Right.
being so mean? What is
I rolled a
happening?
21. It's
I don't
fine
know.
now.
If you don't want to trade, just say so.
I'm having an odd amount of fun. I'm sorry. It's a problem.
I take it with my 21. But now I get to have fun. I give it back.
Have I done something to offend these people? What is going on?
Haven't you been tutoring them?
I know. I was being so nice to them.
Trade.
Squint.
Yeah, squint. Thank you.
You were about to get dock blocked.
I had that happen to me earlier.
You know.
Is that when you're hitting on
Did you get the
somebody
staff?
and the other
I
person
think
comes
so.
up
Okay,
and
staff
says,
of healing.
"No, I have to get your attention for a minute."
A little bit.
Close.
It's a little bit like that.
You had the bracer.
Yes.
Okay. You now have the bracer of flying daggers.
Oh, crap, I love that.
This armband appears to have thin daggers strapped to it. As an action, you can pull up to 2 magic daggers from the bracer and immediately hurl them, making a range attack with each dagger. A dagger vanishes if you don't hurl it right away, and the daggers disappear right after they hit or miss. The bracer never runs out of daggers.
Hot.
Okay, so cloak traded for crazy wand.
No.
Cloak?
you
No.
traded The staff.
Staff of healing.
What did I say?
You said cloak.
Oh,
He
no.
crossed out staff.
I did try that stuff.
And then who had the lock?
Me.
Oh, I see. So they're called the living gloves?
Living gloves.
Okay. I think I might have actually misread it because it says you choose one
Yeah.
of those.
Yeah.
Okay.
So are you doing sleight of hand or performance?
Probably. Well, the sleight of hand was kind of funny. Actually, yeah.
Sleight of hand's pretty fun.
I'll do sleight of hand.
I like
That
that character
That
now.
was funny.
Yeah.
I like it a lot.
I like how Farrah today is just a giant fucking kleptomaniac.
And
It was
last-
pretty fun.
The last thing we got was the lock of trickery.
Wow.
This lock appears to be an ordinary lock.
Lock
with
of
a tight,
trickery.
and it comes with a single key. The tumblers in this lock magically adjust to thwart burglars. Dexterity checks made to pick the lock have disadvantage.
Hmm.
So pretty good anti-theft device.
I think
What
it's-
did you need this for?
When Julius looks at that, oh, that was. So we were doing a play, This is a good story. The play was that we had this trunk, and essentially we put the lock on it, and in the play we put someone inside, and we were trying to find out how long we could I'm just fucking with you. I've never seen that shit in my life.
I was about to call the fantasy
You just-
bonus.
You just see both of the friggin' when college twins looking at them like,
What?
I'm gonna pick Quintilius.
abject horror.
Are you a criminal? Hey, can dock blocking be a contesting strength check?
Oh,
Because
no,
that's the
not
second
gonna
time in a
happen
row
this
where
time.
I was like, I'm gonna dock block you.
What'd you do?
I imagine it's just like it's just
I
like a opposing athletics.
Where's my?
Opposing athletics, yeah. Because I'm just
It
gonna
wasn't
fucking
good. I only got a
dash
9.
and check you.
Okay, yeah. He's and then immediately, he's talking to Vassy. Hey!
I'm sorry, I have a
You almost
problem.
got me. That was good.
What is wrong with
I
you?
have a
What
problem.
is happening?
Since when?
I don't. These gloves.
We need to get you to
Hey.
the hospital or some shit. We need to get those off of you.
Farrell, what the hell?
I like it. You're so good at flipping things around.
If you steal from me, we're gonna dock block.
Sorry, dock block? Is that some kind of slang for
You want a dock
sexual
block?
activity? Or?
Where you
You wanna dock
interrupt the
Get her.
sexual activity
Get
of others.
him,
Right.
Vassy.
I'm getting him. I'm dock blocking.
What am I doing?
Contesting athletics.
Oh god.
Oh, I rolled a natural one.
Oh.
He
I'm giving you. I'm helping you. I get advantage.
Yeah!
Okay.
That's not great.
It's not better. But, that's still, 11.
11. Okay. You go to charge at him, and he just goes, whoop, 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 and you slip and you fall. And you
And
look on the
bowling alley
ground,
sound.
and he, while you were charging, he was using his middle finger, and he made a ice puddle that you slipped on. So,
Hey, good move!
elements are my thing.
That was good. That was actually
Pops
clever.
out of the
I like
rubbish.
that. I like
That
that.
was good!
I like that. Well played.
Have you ever considered becoming a professional athlete?
No. I have thought about joining mortar cannons or something like that. Something
No,
pretty
dude, you gotta do dock blockers because
do
it's a happy medium.
Meet me there.
fun.
Meet me there.
Thoron talks about it all the
Yeah, meet us
You
there
should do
next
both.
time.
You should
Yeah.
do both. Dock blockers is great because it's one part athleticism, but a second part, which is a much bigger part, performance.
time. Oh, that's pretty cool. That's pretty cool.
50% of Mage Tower is 90% mental.
I
a
said
lot of
two
math
parts.
for me.
I didn't say half.
I'll have Thoron calculate that.
I'm making a Yogi Berra quote. I don't know what you're talking about.
Everybody make a perception check.
Why would I do that? I rolled a natural one.
My dad would be extremely proud of me for making that
It's
reference,
actually
by
what I
the
was
way.
looking for.
16.
Whoa.
Perception. I'm not super good at that. I think I got a 11.
Natural 1, 16, possibly 11.
Confirmed 11.
Confirmed 11. Possibly, but now confirmed 11.
Look,
11.
Is that
I'm
possible or
used to
confirmed as
being
well?
a character that's 22 perceptions.
So a natural 1, 2 possibly, but now confirmed 11s, and a 16.
Yeah.
Okay. You are in conversation with Quintilius, and Thorhan's kind of just kind of digging through some stuff, and we'll say he gets the last item you guys missed, or 10 items that you guys could have possibly got.
What is it? What do you get?
He pulls out this wand,
Cool.
and he's like, "This is kind of cool." And he looks at Quintilius, and he goes, "Hey, hold on a second." And he does this because he's already identified it, and so he does a little thing, and you see Quintilius go, "What am I doing?
You're making a face.
What am I doing?
What are you doing?
I feel mad."
Wand of Mad.
I go and I poke the corners of his mouth to try to get the fire.
This hurts.
You want to dock block about it?
No,
Are you sure?
this is.
The Wand of Constipation? What is happening?
I think Khan's got some elixirs.
Do you want to take some deep breathing exercises?
I feel fine.
This is...
Do I not look fine?
You
No.
look beautiful.
You look like you're gonna die.
I feel very calm, but my face hurts.
Yeah. It's kind of killing me.
Thorhan goes, "Yeah, this is the wand of skulls."
That seems really mean to do.
That's pretty cool.
What is this freaking
I just like puts it away.
fucking joke gifts emporium?
It makes me very sad.
And Quinto just goes, "Oh shit. We used to use that when people can't act, so we make them look angry.
I mean, you can cast Lesser Restoration and help him if you need to.
Please."
Boom. just kind of like,
Oh, wow. The jaw.
Yeah.
TMJ is no joke.
I found
Huh?
that happens with
Ah.
different things than scowling.
Oh, smiling?
No.
Okay. Well, anyways,
so anyways, guys.
So who rolled a 16? Just a reminder for me. Okay. You hear some rustling.
Guys, something's rustling.
Okay.
Better
Don't
myself.
you mean ruffling?
No.
Billow. Yeah, I'll use a bonus action to billow my cloak.
It's full on Doctor
Yeah.
Stranging.
Vassy does the Will Smith pose.
It's very similar, but this one's more of a sound where that one's like a sound.
Astra's still putting things away with Druidcraft.
I'm making flowers because I see you doing druidcraft, but I don't know what you're doing, so I'm just making flowers.
It's literally just taking like things and putting them on like just surfaces, like just literally trying to
And
clean
there
up
are
anything
vines
possible.
going up the wall.
Yeah. Okay.
And there are little cosmos.
What's making the rustling sound?
You gonna go investigate it?
Yes.
Well, that might require an investigation check.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is anybody helping?
I will also investigate. Do you want?
I really need help. That was bad.
Do you want me to roll my own, or do you want to use an advantage? Because I have
I
a pretty
rolled
good.
a
At
natural
You should
19
roll
again,
your
so
own
that's an
and
18.
together.
It went down.
17 for
Yeah,
investigation.
my investigation is a -1.
What was yours?
17.
Okay, so you're still high, right?
Yeah.
So you guys both to go check it out, and you're kind of like looking. Yeah.
I don't know where it's coming from.
And you see this like chest. Like it's like trying to let something out.
Both of us.
Yeah.
Hey. Hey! Stop.
And the chest goes.
I
No.
don't like that at all.
Oh,
Cut it
that's
out.
haunted.
No.
What do you?
Is it looking at me?
I told you this place
It's
is full of
just,
mimics.
yeah, like
I
the lock
told
is
you.
like kind of looked at you. Yeah.
What are you doing?
And then you hear. And you see a sword like dancing. And then you're. Ching, ching, and there's this bookcase with these chained books. And they're.
Hey guys, could you come out here for a second? We have an issue.
And like the bookcase is like just rattling, and the chains are like.
You should probably just come out and look.
And then
I'm
there's
gonna
these.
set it on fire.
And then there's these books that just start, like a pile of books, just start flying and flapping.
I've been betrayed by books. This is the worst thing of all.
And then you say. Roll initiative.
I really don't like that stuff. If you rolled a 2,
I get advantage on initiative.
Yeah, you do.
I know.
Because I've redone my ancestral weapon that we got. We definitely have, and we've mentioned it at some point in this podcast, I'm sure.
Let's roll it.
We had to have.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
Ford dash.
Your what?
My Ford dash.
Your 4 dice?
Ford dash.
Oh, 4 dice.
4-2.
My forward ass.
My Ford dash.
What's 4 about?
From the character from.
The Eye of Uguto.
Okay. Anybody 25 to 30?
No.
20 to
Why are you
25?
asking?
30-20!
Eat a butt. How about that?
Okay.
I have
Yeah,
such
and
a
it's got
high
jokes.
initiative.
Just because last time we played Dungeons & Dragons, I had an initiative score of 28.
15 to 20?
18.
That's still pretty good.
It is pretty good.
It's not 30-20,
It's close.
but no secret.
Let's see. 10 to 15?
11.
Mary, what did you roll?
Come back.
8.
So, 12.
No.
Oh, you rolled a 4?
Yeah.
Okay. Dang.
I think I would fucking not answer at the appropriate times. 'cause
I'm
trying to
sorry.
figure out
You
your
have a plus
I mean,
4
it's-
dex, you amazing one.
I mean, don't take this the wrong way, but yes.
So
How
undex.
could
Would you say for
First of
for
all,
Faerun?
11.
I'm sure you only have the sword. I thought you would have more weapons.
5 to 10.
Oh.
I just don't have them all equipped.
I see.
Oh.
All right, welcome back. We got the map all set up here. So pretty much this is kind of an expanded version of this space that you would be in behind stage.
Mm-hmm.
Just to give you guys an idea, so you guys can see stuff on the screen there. Right here is our giant mimic. Okay, big old tongue coming out of that thing. Then we have this flying sword over here. This is some kind of animated like chain library. Like the books are all chained up and stuff like that. These are a swarm of animated books, and then we have a rug over here that
God,
seems
the
to be animated.
fucking rug.
Another rug?
Yeah.
What is these damn rugs?
Is
I
the
know.
sword on fire?
It's our
It is not on
signature
fire. That's just
arrow.
I only have a flaming sword, which you know what? Yes, it is on fire.
Yeah!
Yeah, the
I'm
sword
gonna fuck up the
absolutely on
sword!
fire.
I'm resistant to fire. I'm gonna fuck up the sword.
So we have Thorhan. We have over here
Full
is going
dogs
to be, oh my gosh, Quintilius. Quinn is what he goes by. There's Vasti. We have our familiar over here, Astra,
Amos.
Avis, Cotton, and Farah. Yeah, no Billy.
Billy.
But you got boots. I had to balance your character. I'm sorry.
Billy was too OP.
I have a weapon.
You do. I've seen the weight of that thing. I felt the weight.
Look at it.
It is a burden.
Like, you're the Billy.
Solid metal.
Frodo got nothing on that ring. All right. So, first up is Cotton. Astra, you're on deck.
Okay,
What's it like to go second? Unfamiliar?
Yeah, it's weird. It's odd. I mean, to be fair, most of the time when I am the DM
Is this
and I roll
naked?
for initiative on my monsters, I roll like absolute trash.
I was like, are you negging?
Holy soul,
What's it like to go second? Smolder.
Is there like a lot of stuff all together?
Like against you.
Not really.
In front of you, there's a swarm of books,
Yeah.
and then within 10 feet from that is the giant mimic.
And can I hit the mimic and all the books with like a 10-foot radius?
Yeah. Yeah, you could.
Then I would like to
If
get.
you put the radius here, you would hit that 5 feet and that 5 feet.
Okay, I'd like to be at that point.
You want to be there?
You want
Yes,
to be in between
I
them?
want to be there.
They would be flanking you, just to be clear.
I want to.
Okay. So you kind of stay within their threat range, so you're okay?
Yes. And then I draw up all of the beautiful energy from the, wood planks
floor.
around us.
Yeah.
And it starts to whip around the, tentacles and attack everything within 10 feet of me.
Very cool.
I have to make a strength save.
Strength save. Alright, we'll do the mimic first. +3, it is a 10 for the giant mimic.
No, I can't imagine that works. No.
Well, good for either. And an 8 for the swarm books.
Oh, actually, that'll.
Okay.
Actually, that'll do it.
They each take 7 necrotic damage.
7 necrotic damage.
And
Alright.
can't take reactions until their next turn.
Okay.
As the tentacles of energy kind of wrap around them and start to sap them of their strength.
But
Oh, yeah. That's why I took that spell, really.
because it's hot. And she looks super sexy while doing it too. She's like,
Yeah, you watch as some of the
Tentacle.
because it's a swarm of books. Some of the books start to kind of just corrode and their pages just start to go into ash. The giant mimic itself is just getting like the lashes across the wood where it starts to crack and creak. Okay.
Yeah.
It for Cotton. Astra, you are up.
Hooray.
Actually, can I do one thing really quick? Probably.
Depends on what it is.
Let me just switch to features and traits really quick. And remember how Misty Step works. Misty Step a bonus action.
Yeah, I believe so.
Can I use it because I'm Fey touched or not because it's a spell?
What level spells did you use?
Well, I used a spell, which is a second level spell, but I don't know if the Misty Step is using a spell or using a different thing. Because I can only use it once per day.
Yeah.
It's wait the Misty's like you can use Misty's.
Step once per day because I'm Fey touched.
I'll
Yeah,
say
you
it's
can-
not a spell. It is a.
Class feature?
Well, it's not even a class feature.
It's a feat feature.
It's a. Oh, is it a feat feature? I thought it was like your.
Oh, then you should be able to. You can use it once
It's
without
a-
using a spell slot.
It's
but you
a
can use
class
it again.
feature of a Fey touched warlock.
Gotcha.
Yeah, you can use
Okay.
it again. You just
Yeah.
use spell
It is not casting the spell Misty Top.
So I can do
Yeah,
it even though
yeah.
I already cast a spell.
Yep, that's fine.
Then I'm going to go ahead and Misty Step away from being in between a bunch of people.
Where would you like to go? Towards Sarah, away from Farah? It's fine.
There's bears and things over there, so I'll probably go to the opposite side towards the bookshelves. Where,
This way? Oh, this way.
ah,
How far can you go? 30?
30 feet.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. So as they start turning towards you, what is your some people leave their own smoke. What do you leave?
Probably pretty happy sparkles, full
Okay.
of life and energy and good happy things.
It's Tinkerbell is just a.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
I really wanted you to say cotton candy.
Yeah.
I mean, that feels.
I pictured bonbons
Yeah.
just,
It's all,
it just candy fucking
Yeah.
inside out when he
Yeah.
fries candy.
yeah.
The glitter could just be, sugar crystals. You'd have to taste.
I like that
it
even
out.
being sugar crystals. That's pretty fun. That's something you would like. All right, that brings us to
Glittery, sugary goodness.
That brings us to the giant mimic. The closest thing to the giant mimic is Astra. So it's going to approach
Did you
you.
skip me or no?
I'm just kidding. It's actually Astra's
Yeah.
turn.
Wow.
Yeah. Go ahead. I was just trying to let you know that it's totally not about to attack you.
I'm going to use a bonus action to make my cloak billow. No, actually, I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do Blade Song.
It's about the look.
It's more important to look good than it is to be effective at combat, and this is the first lesson of Andrew's fucking 13 years of playing Dungeons and Dragons. I'm gonna use the Blade Song charge, which will make me harder to hit if it does get to hit me, and then I will cast Booming Blade, and as part of that cast, I am going to attack. 17 to hit.
17 to hit for the giant mimic.
Yeah. Cool. Use the D10 because I am using two hands because there's really no reason for me not to. That is 13 slashing damage.
Yeah, that's quite a bit.
It is now pulsing with thunderous energy. It is basically being wrapped around it, and I'm going to take a 5-foot step backwards.
Okay.
And it double can't attack me, so fine. Because not only can it not take reactions to attack because of Cotton Candy's spell, my sword also has jarring, which makes it unable to attack me if it was if it took damage from the weapon that I used.
Okay.
That's true. I totally could have just walked away.
Yeah, you could have.
Anyway.
Any type of thing for Avis at all?
Yes, after Avis will. Where is Vassy? She's gonna probably go and help Vassy. So she will go and she will use the help action with.
Okay, so Vassy's right next to you.
Yeah. So Avis will take the help action for Vassy.
Okay. Cool.
And
So
that
it
will-
kind of just it's kind of like hovering right next to you.
Mhm.
It's an
That's
owl
fine.
form.
It is an owl right now. Yes.
Okay. Cool. Alright, Giant Mimic is going to approach Vasi.
It will take some damage for doing so.
That is for the Booming Blade.
For Booming Blade, yes. I'm sorry, it doesn't have this listed on 8. But yeah, it takes 1d8 thunder damage.
Okay. You can go ahead and roll the game. That way
Take
you're
that.
that way you're in control.
2 damage. 2 thunder damage.
All right. So it like starts to like creep towards you, and it's
You just go.
yeah. There's like this like just resonance with the lock inside it. So it's going to do its multi attack on you. So it's going to do pseudopod and just like reaches the tongue out at you. So natural 20.
No.
Just
Unless
okay.
someone wants to do. Okay, no.
And
No, nobody. Okay.
Nobody wants to do that. Alright,
I
cool.
don't have the ability to do that.
Okay.
the
Oh. Sorry, I was reading something. What?
I rolled a natural 20 on
Silver
Vasi.
barbs.
Okay.
There we go.
Thanks.
I was being nice and waiting.
We were all like, is he gonna do it? Is he
I
gonna
was
do it?
firm distracted.
And then Nate's just like, man, these titties on this screen is really distracting.
Natural 19.
You
But,
know,
but not a critical.
You know what?
I'll take it.
Actually better.
Yeah, for real.
That's the wrong dice. D8, not D10.
Thanks.
I rolled a 10 on D10, so
You're like,
a 4 plus 3 bludgeoning damage, and you're not raging yet, correct?
4
So
plus 3.
7 bludgeoning.
Give advantage to Bessie.
Yeah, that's double.
What?
I already have help from Avis.
Avis is helping her currently.
Oh, well, then maybe I should give it to somebody else.
You should.
I'll give it to. Am I within range of Thorhan?
Give it to my boyfriend, yeah.
I felt bad, but I stole his sand. I'm like,
Okay, so Thoron's got advantage?
Yeah.
Okay, good enough. Second pseudopod attack. Natural 2, that is a 7 to hit.
Absolutely.
Okay, so it does. Oh.
Man. Who
Fuck
could have
it,
seen that?
got
Alright, and then it's going to use its third attack, which is its bite.
I got a quick flavor.
Yeah.
So you see, she does the silvery barbs with the sharp, note to distract.
Yeah.
And then over by Thorhan, there's this kind of green little wispy thing that floats out of the ground, and then it something goes into Thorhan's pocket, and he pulls it out, and it's you have advantage.
So the first pseudopod, it tongue kind of just goes out and grabs you, and it kind of just smacks you across the arm. And then it takes its tongue and tries to smack you again, but you duck under it.
I go.
And as you duck under, it goes to clamp down and bite on you with an 18 to hit.
Okay.
Okay. So that's going to be 11 piercing
Okay.
and 7 acid.
Ouch. What the fuck? Okay.
And that ends its turn.
Well, I'm below half.
The flying sword is up next.
Let's sort of fuck off.
Hey,
Sword,
sword,
fuck
fuck off.
It did listen to me.
Yeah.
It has a speed
A
of
flaming sword, don't forget.
50. So it's going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40, 45.
Asshole.
It is going to
Closer people.
use its longsword attack against you, Cotton.
I don't like that.
21 to hit.
I mean, yeah, even if I had activated my boots, that would hit.
And 7 slashing against you. Okay. That ends its turn. Then the animated chain library is going to move towards Thorhan.
It's fine.
It's going to use its multi attack.
Good.
So it starts just shooting chained books at it. Like it's doing jabbing punches with these chain books that fly and hit Thorhan and like come back and fly and hit again. Natural 20. And a 6. So the second one definitely doesn't hit. But the first one is a natural 20 on Thorhan.
Rip in hell, Thorhan. I guess you wouldn't go to hell.
7 bludgeoning.
But still, rip.
7 bludgeoning becomes 14 bludgeoning on Thorhan. He is about half on his HP.
Can't eat everybody, little candies.
Don't you? I was gonna say, like,
It's just
usually you don't have a problem with that.
It's hard to get to people.
Just chuck it.
Okay. I just want to make sure that's not faded. So it just once again like the chain book just goes and smacks and the chain returns and another chain book flies out and this time he gets his bow staff and just kind of knocks it out of the way. That brings us up to the rug's turn.
Oh, there's a thing that I just read on this
Fairy on deck.
that changes how I am going to do that. I have to re-roll the damage I did for that because if I use 2 hands to attack with a weapon, it ends my blade song. So let me re-roll the damage on that. And I got a 13. So I'm going to roll a d8. Alright, so that goes from 13 to 5.
So what?
The damage I did goes from 13 to 5.
Oh, that's a huge difference. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, and that was on the
Sword attack.
the big guy, right? Giant.
That's unfortunate.
Thank you for being on top of that. All right, so it's the rug's turn. The rug, and like I said, Farah, you're on deck.
I am a rules lawyer, even if it is to my detriment.
Rug is next to you, Astra. So it's going to go after you first, and it is going to do the smother technique that the rugs do, and that I'm rolling really good. 23 to hit.
You gotta stop rolling so good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Hold on a second. What do I want to do here? What was it to hit?
23.
I can't even shield that. Yeah. Okay.
You could use a luck point if you wanted to.
Please do.
Okay.
Yeah, I'll mark off 1 luck point.
I feel bad.
It's a natural 20.
No, it's a 17 plus 5, so 22. I went down.
See that I can shield.
Oh, okay.
So I will cast shield.
There you go. Okay. So that uses your reaction for this turn. And so that so it goes to smother you, and all of a sudden, how does your shield look like? Like, what do you magically do to the shield?
That's a good question, actually. I don't think that she's had enough time to like really refine it into her own kind of
Like blade dance?
Yeah, it's not. It's something that like she just puts up a shield. Like, okay, what's a shield look like? It looks like a shield. Fuck, and so it looks like one of those kite shields.
Yeah, kite shields. Okay.
Like it just looks like one of those. Like because that's what she thinks of when
Yeah.
she says the word shield.
Yeah.
As opposed to like some other things where it might be a bit more like refined because like she knows what she's doing with like the offensive spells, but the defensive one where she's like she's like essentially panicking.
Yeah, so I'll say like you go like instinctively put your sword out, and then it just radiates this shield.
Yeah,
essentially this kite shield that pushes out.
absolutely.
Yeah, so it's just holding it at bay. Very cool. That ends the rug's turn. Farah, you're up. Vasti is on deck.
Okay. Well, then I am. I'm gonna cast. Actually, I'm gonna use a bonus action to use Alacrity on myself.
Okay.
And then
Does that require concentration or no?
it does not. It's just for this round.
It's not just like
It's for this
first
turn.
it's like 1 round haste or something.
Okay.
Yeah, basically 1 round haste.
Okay. Okay.
So it's very brief. But basically, okay, speed doubled, extra 2 AC, advantage on this haste light.
Okay.
And I'm gonna dash around But
Are you using the action dash or just using
No,
the
no.
speed for the?
I'm just using the speed. I have double
Okay.
speed now,
Okay.
so I have a speed
That
of
matters.
70.
Yeah. Okay.
So I'm gonna run around and I'm gonna get behind like some kind of furniture or something that I could hide behind.
Okay. Which area of furniture you want to be near?
I want to be like looking at like I want to come around like to Cotton's side, but I want to be like looking. I want to be within range of Vassy, so I'm gonna use the staff on Vassy.
Okay. What's the range on Bessie?
Oh, you mean on the staff?
Yeah.
Range on the staff is. Or does it have a range on the staff?
It's cure
Or
wounds.
is the range on the. Oh, right. You'd have to use.
Yeah.
If you're using cure wounds, it'd have to be
Touch.
in charts.
Okay. Yeah. That kind of changes things. Huh?
Yeah. All right. So I'll. Is there a way to get to Vassy without triggering
An opportunity.
an opportunity attack?
No. I'm being honest.
All
So
right.
if you go here, 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 you're engaging that. If you go this way, it's like, okay, you're staying clear. But the moment you come either this way or that way, you're engaging either the rug or the books. Can't go behind the rug. No, they are grouped in a very unfortunate way for you right now.
That's mask your wounds.
Yeah, but it uses lots.
What's your speed?
Well, you get hit, right?
Yeah, but only for 7.
What's your speed?
70.
70 double?
I'm wondering. So there's off the map, off like the white of the map. Is there?
65, 70, you can be right next to the mimic and right next to Vassy. But you'd also be right next to the bookcase. So you'd be flanked by the bookcases but next to Vassy by taking a long, rounded out way. That was keeping you within 10 feet reach of everything. What you thinking?
I'm thinking. All right. I guess instead then of casting Alacrity, I'm just gonna cast Mirror Image on myself,
Okay.
and so I get the 3 tickets, and then I will. Damn, minus it. And then I will bardically inspire
Okay. So,
Vassy.
okay. So you have your mirror image. You have that is concentration, correct? Or no? No, it's not. It wouldn't make sense for mirror image.
Oh no, it's not. It's actually not concentration.
Yeah, I was gonna say it wouldn't make sense because the whole idea of you is it to help you with defense. So Bardic Inspire, Vassy, what are you doing?
Oh no, that's it. So the action is to cast a mirror image, and then
No, like how you inspire.
I play Welcome to the Feywild.
Very cool. Very cool.
Stuck in your head, though.
All right.
Do you play the rock version or the jazzy version?
All right. Nice. Very cool. All right, Vassy, you're up. Throw on deck.
Okay. So I want to lock the mimic's mouth shut.
Okay. How do you want to do that?
I don't know.
You have a trick lock.
Yeah, I know. So do I Just sleight of hand it, or do I need to wrestle, or what?
I would say it's not gonna be a sleight of hand. It's gonna have to be a wrestle. Yeah.
Okay, contesting athletics.
Yeah, that works for me.
Why are you laughing?
It's funny. What do you mean? Why aren't you laughing?
These nuts. 22.
22. 19 plus 3.
Wait, hold on.
Ooh, but I'm vertically
Use your bardic
inspired.
expiring.
Which
Yeah.
one is it?
D6 or D4?
D6.
Does it matter?
It doesn't matter.
Yeah, you would automatically win. Yeah. So you're going to grapple with it, right? Okay. So interesting. Alright, so you're now in grapple with it.
Mm-hmm.
Now tell me what you're doing.
I'm gonna lock its mouth shut.
You lock its mouth shut. Alright, so you used the
Trick lock.
trick lock, lock it through.
Mhm.
Okay. And then what?
And then I'm gonna rage.
Okay. You go to pull away and you are now adhesed to the mimic.
That's fine. I'm furious.
Does that make you angry?
So you're like going to pull away and you're just stuck
And
to
I
the
go,
chest.
fuck! But
I was
I'm on
also,
fire.
you know what I was also thinking? I'm pretty sure didn't you have advantage on that?
My rage was a backup plan. That's why I didn't do it first. I don't know. Don't let me.
You had advantage on because I used the help action, or
Oh.
Beavis did.
Doesn't matter.
That's good.
I mean,
See-
roll again to see if you don't need to use your bardic inspiration. Is I think what we're going for.
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, true. That is true. Well, so yeah, you're stuck, and it's just like just trying to get through, but it's stuck and it is locked with a trick lock. Cool. The next anything else for you? That's bonus action.
Yeah, that's all I got.
All right. Thorhan is up. Thorhan is engaged in battle with this
Bastard.
Yes, yeah, it's like bookcase thing. And so he is going to go ahead and use his multi-attack. And so since he's up close, he's going to do temporal slices. All those. One of those is a 17 to hit. Other one is a dirty 20 to hit. Oh, sorry, dirty 19 and dirty 20. So AC of this thing. Both of those hit. So you watch as Thorhan like twirls the staff around, right? And then the staff disappears. And then from his hands you see these two blades just appear, and like everything around it, reality is like distorted around these blades. And he just slices like Psylocke from the X-Men and just cuts across, and there's this like greenish purple energy like it's cutting through space and time. And just straight through his freaking chest's body. So that is going to be.
I mean, he did just get critically hit, so he was due for some cool stuff.
That is 9 plus 5, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 force damage. Wait, there's more.
Wait.
There is. Wow.
And 2 necrotic damage. As you watch as like the force kind of like breaks one of the chains, one of the books goes flying, another shelf breaks, and then as it like goes to like reach more, the wood begins to, with the necrotic damage, start to like decay.
Based.
That's the first attack. Second one. 9 force damage. And 2 necrotic, making that 11. Alright, that bookshelf, that chain library is starting to look really hurt. Alright, next up is Quinn. Then we got the Swarm books after that, and then we're then back at the top. do it.
So, snap that.
Huh?
Nothing.
Okay. Quinn is going to start attacking the bookshelf as well, the chain library, and you see him take a he just from his hand he immediately makes this like shuriken out of wind and just throws it, and it just goes towards the chain library. And then as he's throwing that, he then takes out a what's his distance right now? Yeah, he's in range. He takes out his left hand and just flicks it, and from it, while he's flicking, a whip of fire just wraps around the chain book. All right, we got a 26 to hit, and a 19 to hit. So both of those will hit. Let's do the wind one first. That one comes with 3 different shuriken.
Someone started building their NPC like monster stat cards.
Yeah, boy.
For the best, really.
Truly.
Alright, that's 18 wind damage. That is, or not wind damage, but slashing damage.
I was to say, what is wind damage?
Yeah. Which is enough to kill that thing.
Hooray! We murdered the library.
So the chained library is gone. You watch as when he like throws these 3 wind shurikens, it's one shuriken and it splits into 3 and it starts just knifing through its way and through the bookcase.
Not
That
the
thing's
books.
gone. The flame whip then he'll actually use on the rug since he still has that attack. So that attack. 1d4. 2 plus 4. So that is going to be 6 slashing and 6 fire damage. And that means it needs to roll a DC save. It passes, so it doesn't get pulled forward. Alright, next up, Swarm of Animated Books. They are going to start flying at, Faerun.
No, horse.
Not the board.
Don't hurt
You see like these like group of like 4 books, and one of them has its mouth open. It's like as it's flying.
I guess. The thing that books famously have.
Oh, that's a D6, not a D20. Alright, that is a dirty 20 to hit.
Let's see. Creature targets with an attack during the spell duration. Roll a d20 to determine whether attack misses or targets one of your duplicates. Okay.
This attack is called Book Club.
No, it's not.
I'm
Alright,
serious.
targets a duplicate.
Okay, so we'll say this one comes.
You're silly.
Boo hiss.
Alright.
You're a silly person.
That brings us up back to the top. And that is going to be Cotton with Astro Deck.
Okay. Well, I imagine that like a little bit of the energy from my last spell is kind of lingering around because, of course, you know, it's only been like, what, 10 seconds?
Yep.
So, feel like maybe my patron is going to like bat at my leg a little bit with the leftover tentacle and be like, remember these boots that I gave you? And I'm like, oh yeah, and I'll click my heels together and cast a little bit of the mage armor with the boots.
Okay. So you watch it, you click, and from your feet, there's this like blue shimmer that starts to cover your whole body.
Oh, that's fun. That's pretty cool. And so then I'm going to like look over at Vasi and say, "Hey, Vasi, open your mouth," because your hands are kind of stuck.
What?
Catch! And I'm going to throw a little special fruit thing at you.
That is a throw. That is a Drew Brees bullshit throw. Let's see it. Let's do it. Let's go for it. I love it.
Let's
Yeah.
see it. Brett
Just
Freaking Steph Curry that shit right in
spiral,
there.
like perfect
Yeah.
spiral.
You got some fucking arc on that thing.
Oh yeah, it's true.
On a scale of 1 to 30, how many hit points do you actually have?
On a scale of 1 to 30,
I don't know.
I have
How many hit points do you have?
17 left.
Okay, which means 15 would get you back up. You'd probably be comfortable at 13, so I can save the feed. Who cares? I throw the 15 hit points at you and try to fix your mouth.
Okay. Was it a range attack throw?
I have no idea.
John, how would one go about Steph Currying the small berry into a tiny
I was
4-foot
almost gonna
size?
say this feels almost like this.
It's like if I threw popcorn at her mouth and she caught it. So it's
You-
kind of like
you-
the both of us working together.
You are essentially trying to half court a berry into a tiefling's mouth.
This feels like a Mahomes moment.
A very dexterous tiefling and a moderately dexterous changeling. Okay?
Give me 1 second.
John is off to the side, rustling with some unknown artifact.
John Stacy, what are you trying to do?
I'm trying to find the mimic barrel.
Why?
He's adding
Please don't.
enemies to the
Where's
party.
it at?
I don't know.
This is what
It's
happens
unavailable
when
to you.
things die too quickly for a DM, and he has to quickly scramble to retrieve more monsters.
Just
to
grab
make
one of the barrels. Oh, there it is.
No, I don't feel like
What is it?
killing or hurting any small
What was that?
person.
This is why I always take the challenge ready of a monster and quadruple their hit points.
Oh, this is not what you think, but
No, I'm just fucking. I'm just lying. I'm just saying
I'll
words.
show you the barrel. Anyways,
So I try to just get the berry in her mouth.
yeah. So I'm gonna need a dexterity check.
You can do it, other
You're not
warlock.
proficient in candy.
Maybe she should be.
How
Like she
am
does
I
it enough.
not proficient in candy
In
throwing?
candy throwing?
This is a thing that I have done multiple times now.
I think if there was ever a feat to give her that is just like proficiency with a thrown weapon.
I'll allow it.
Okay. Ooh.
So you're giving me
Proficiency in dex.
a dex with a proficiency?
It's a ranged attack that you are proficient in.
That's exactly what we said.
So my roll plus dex with proficiency.
Yep.
Sweet. Proficiency is 2, 3, 19.
Is that within 2 of your AC?
It's 3 over.
That's fine. Then. Yeah, if it hits, yeah, for sure. Yep. Exactly what you're looking for.
Vanessa, open your mouth. Wow!
Yeah, it's got a little more force than yours.
What? the-
That's 15 whole hit points.
Just like
You get 15 hit points, but your nose is broken.
I was gonna say, just slammed into the back of the throat.
Tasty.
It's really good.
It's a kick in the blast.
You're not you and you're hungry.
How many hit points did you have?
Well,
I had 17.
So I'm really hoping that you let me do both of those because I feel like those
you
were
clicked your heels and did that.
Yeah.
That's fine.
Then yeah, that's
Oh,
It's a free action to throw something.
yeah.
It's really, really pushing the limits of being
It is, but-
handing someone a
but-
potion.
Rule of cool's fun, so I'll take it.
I appreciate you.
Yeah. That's
Did
it.
you do a little like jump fade away as well?
Yeah.
Yeah, sure, why not?
Candy.
It's funnier than it should have been.
Just like this for a good solid 6 seconds.
Yeah, just bouncing on your leg.
All right, Astro, you're up. I really want a T-shirt that says like candy, and it's just like cotton candy.
Candy.
Doing a fade away.
Yeah.
Ask and you shall receive.
Yeah.
Wow.
Buckets.
I think that
Cash money.
Astra will cast Magic Flare, but I really want to call it Astral Flare
That sounds cool. I'm
because
okay.
it sounds cool and it matches with her whole
it's
thing.
Astro's take on it.
Yeah, and like when she shoots it out, it's got like it's like a a star that has like little constellations coming off
Very
of it.
cool. Yeah.
Because, yeah, it just sounds fun. That is 15 to hit.
On which character, just so I know?
Probably the mimic.
Okay, the giant mimic. 15 does hit the giant mimic. Yeah, it does. Sorry.
Okay, good. And that is the first time I've rolled one of these in this one, a D12. 10 damage.
Damage. Alright. It can't fully react because its mouth is.
I don't want to hear what it has to say.
Anything else for you?
Yeah. I'll use a bonus action to make my cloak billow as
Okay.
I'm firing. So it'll just fly backwards as I'm shooting off of the astral flame.
Very, very cool.
Alright.
Alright. Giant Mimic's turn is up. It is going to shape change into a barrel. And the lock is now just on the side of the barrel.
Pissed.
Still closed, still locked. But then out of the center of the barrel, a tongue once again comes out and hits you.
Bunch of dicks.
Son of a cocksucking.
Natural one.
Does its tongue fall off?
So I was gonna say, like, it lightly caresses you and you go, "Ooh."
I'll say you get to do a D4 improvised attack on it.
Make a charisma saving throw so that you'll become turned on by what's happening.
I'm gonna
Smack
do
the tongue
both.
away.
First of all, Christmas saving throw. 12. Am I turned on?
Nah, it's a nice tongue though.
Yeah.
And Orochimaru says.
And I rolled a 2. on
God.
the 2d4.
2D4? Alright.
You become unstuck, and then you punch it, it gets stuck again.
No, I'm just like. No, like it licks me and I like roll over and it slams on the ground and that's the.
Now I'm rolling bad. This is a 9 to hit with the second tongue.
Roll the
Two
other way.
tongues.
Smack.
Okay. Let's do bite now.
Can still bite.
How does it bite?
Because the lock is now on the side of it. It changed form because a chest essentially only opens this way. Barrel can open up many different ways.
I don't understand.
But that was a...
Can it though?
Yeah, absolutely.
A barrel
It's
has.
a mimic.
I mean, if okay.
It has an 8 to hit you.
No.
8 does not hit. Okay. Flying Sword's turn.
So close.
Flying Sword is going to attack you, Cotton.
Don't do that.
It's using that long sword again, if you know what I mean. That is 17.
I don't know what you mean. Explain.
No.
17 hits. Alright. My great rolls, how I started this, are gone. 2 slashing.
Yeah.
Alright, the rug is up. Farah, you're on deck. Rug is going to go try to smother you again.
Dick.
Bitch.
Balls.
Son of a whore.
Oh no.
8.
Man, you know.
So close.
Oh, how the turntables have turntables.
You're almost halfway there.
Farah, you are up.
All right. I'm going to.
You build an encounter of eclectic stuff.
She's gonna play her little snake charming, song that she does, and then her rapier is gonna flick out of its pocket, and she's going to, like, command it to protect her, and so it's going to
Sneeze. Yeah.
Yeah.
Bless you.
So that's my turn as far as I go, but then like the object itself will then attack the mimic next to me. So I have a dancing sword object.
Some type of dancing object.
Or animated object. It's not quite a dancing object. It's one of those excellent little kibbles things. It is dancing object light.
It's like animate objects, but just the one.
Yeah, instead of getting 3, you just get 1.
Instead of getting 10, you get the 1.
Let's go. Will hammer be okay? Represent.
Yeah, it's fine.
All right, where do you want it?
Just next to me. It's literally gonna hit the book.
Okay.
Or stab the book.
God, I wish that were me.
For real.
I wish I could hit the books right now.
Yeah.
Really?
Fuck you.
That was a.
Come on, bruh.
That was a smooth roll.
Actually, I must ask: is my animated object flanking?
You said next to you, so it is not flanking. Yeah.
Okay. Well, we tried.
Is it considered a familiar in terms of when it moves?
What way? Sorry.
In that it goes after you and not whenever you cast the spell?
Well, when I command it, you use a bonus action to command it mentally, but it says it does whatever action you tell it to. So I told it to protect me, so it's gonna stay with me. and
Okay,
follow
that's
me.
fair. That's very fair.
Yeah.
Does it have like some way of interdicting? Like there's a part of the spell that like it's defending you, so you like +2 to AC or something.
No, it's mostly just to. I'm just doing it mechanically, so I don't have to keep saying attack that, attack that, attack that. I'm just saying attack the thing that's hunting me. But yeah, there's nothing mechanically that gives me
The
benefit-
block.
The block.
Versus Bigby's hand.
Big B's hand!
Yeah, where you could do that.
Yeah.
All right, is that end your turn?
That is all.
All right, Vasti, you're up. Thoron's on deck.
Alright.
I can't wait to get Big B's hand.
It's a good spell.
For real.
Good spell.
I'm going
And I
to.
have the mini sword too.
I know. Big B's punch you in the face.
I would like to pull off enough of my arm to
Oh gosh.
slash
Oh,
so many times.
okay. Okay. you
my God.
do you, Mr. Potato Head.
I want to unstick my arm so I can attack.
I know we were talking to Orochimaru, but
Mercilessly.
yeah. Okay. So to do that, it would be another athletics check just to see if you can unadhere yourself.
Oh.
10.
Oh my god, I beat it.
Yeah.
12.
I'm on a real bad streak right now.
Alright.
Yeah. So you like but you're raging. It's okay.
Oh yeah, no. It's not an it's like and then
But there's some like skin, you know, like yeah.
Don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I'm not worried about it. Are you worried about it?
No.
That, according to D&D Beyond, is a fucking 22.
Well,
I didn't tell her that. I didn't tell Avis to help her.
you did last time.
Last time I did, but I didn't do it this time.
I would assume it would just keep doing it, wouldn't it?
Okay. Well, then that's fair.
Yeah. I would assume it would repeat that command until.
Well, it wasn't a natural 20, but it is now a 26 to hit.
Well, since it's 26, yeah, it hits.
And nothing is flanking it at the moment.
Correct.
No. Okay.
But that's okay, because advantage means sneak attack, no matter what.
It's true.
And so, 1d8 plus 7, that's 14 slashing, plus 2 rage is 16 slashing, plus. Fucking sneak attack, 1d6. And that's an extra 4, so what did I say that was? Fucking
17. 21 damage.
Come on.
Yeah.
That's a good hit.
Fuck yeah. Big.
That's a big chunk. Jeez. All right. Yeah, he's looking like a third of what he started. So, yeah. Like you're watching as you're like smacking into him, like right, you're just cutting through that barrel is just chipping away. All right.
I should hope so.
And anyway,
Smack,
started blasting.
smack. That was a natural 17, right? I'm making sure I'm not forgetting any part of my delightful goods. No. Okay, that's it.
Okay. Thorhan's turn. He's going to use magic missile, and he's going to shoot 3 magic missiles all at the rug.
Did he ever use the advantage?
He did on the attack.
Oh.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah, he did really good on that attack. Too.
That's
Okay. That is 9 force damage to the rug as you just watch as the blades disappear, and then the staff reappears, and then you just watch as 3 bolts come out of the top of the orb and the staff. Alright, that ends Thorhan's turn. Then next up is Quinn with the books on deck. Quinn is currently next to. He sees the rug, so he's going to go after the rug. He's going to do like a jump attack, and he's going to stab down, and he has nothing in his hand, and all of a sudden as he's coming down, a rapier forms out of frost as he stabs down into it.
A rapier.
13 to hit the rug, and the rug, it will hit. One. Ooh, there we go. That's a D10. What's it on that? 2 plus 4, so 6 piercing damage. And 2d6. 2d6 plus 8 is 14 damage.
I have a question.
Yeah.
Since Vassie succeeded on the athletics check, she's no longer adhered to the mimic, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes. So the rug, as he goes down into the rug of smothering, the frost rapier just goes straight down into the middle and like pins it to the ground, and then he like pushes the rapier, like just keeps pushing, and the frost just covers the entire rug, and then he just smashes down and it shatters the rug. That's his first attack. His second attack is this guy's gone. Gonna move over here and throw 3 more wind shuriken.
3 of them?
Yeah, 3 shuriken per thing. So it's a 3d6 hit essentially. He hits. Yeah. So he throws the 3 shuriken. That one ends up being a 12 plus. Okay, so 19 will hit. 3, 6, 11, 5. Yeah, shit. He's just wiping the floor with people right now.
Oh, is that one dead too?
Yeah, you watch as he stabs that, shatters, and then he just real quick throws like a deck of cards, just throws them out, and these wind shurikens, and just as each book goes to clamp down on you, just each shuriken catching one of the books, and they're gone. I just crossed out a Quinn. You're still alive, dude.
Rip.
All right, Cotton, you're up.
Oh no! Not
Only
Cotton
2
Candy.
enemy. Let me double check.
Like the damn sword that's right in front of me.
Yeah, the sword and the giant mimic.
Yeah. The damn sword. Okay. I'm going to.
What are you doing?
The little mimic looking so adorable.
No, that's the devil.
We bought a mimic set over MegaCon, and so there's a
I've
bunch
seen-
of
I've
like
seen that
books
several
in
times.
the book.
So I'm going to clap my hands around the sword's handle because that sounds like fun, and it'll make like a slight like ringing, like clappy sound,
Yeah.
And I'm going to toll the dead.
Okay.
So it has to make a wisdom save.
Wisdom save for the sword.
Yeah,
It's
so
so
it's like
known for
The
that.
clappy, ringy sound with my hands, but then like a bell sound like rings after it.
Well, I'll have you know that I rolled an 8, but -3, so 5.
Oh, God. And it's injured already, right?
It is, yeah.
Bitch. That'll be 11 of necrotic down.
Woo! Yeah, it starts to immediately start to like, as it does the sound, it starts to look like it's like oxidizing and just rusting and rusting and
Yeah,
rusting.
it does. Yeah, and the energy just kind of gets recycled into the cool stuff around me. That. I don't have a pen from action.
You can always do what I do.
Bellow your cloak.
I'm close. I don't wear a lot of back items. I don't really want to cast a magic stone.
I do enjoy the Seto Kaiba fucking like look.
What's up, nerds? Here to lose dead children's card game again.
Where's Thorhan?
Thorhan is over here, and you're all the way over there.
That's even farther.
Yeah, it's really far.
Never mind. I won't try to throw him. Can't be. Anyway, we're good.
Good?
That's it.
Okay. Astra, you're up.
Alright. Astra will hold on to her magical sword and like look at it, and like you just see it pulse as lightning starts to arc across the blade. It pulses again. Pulses a third time. And she throws it forward and casts Crackle at the mimic.
Okay. Very cool.
3 arcs of lightning are, I guess, arc out. I don't know what the verb for that would be appropriate.
Yeah.
Arc towards.
Leap towards. How about that? It's like
I don't know that there's an official one. It's whatever.
the lowest to hit is an 18.
The lowest the hit will hit.
Okay, that means all 3 of them hit,
Okay.
which means it must make a Constitution saving throw.
Alright.
Per hit? Or is it?
If all 3 of them hit, they have. If
I
3
see.
arcs hit one monster or creature, that creature makes a Constitution saving throw.
14.
14 just barely does it.
Okay.
So you are not stunned until the stunning. You're not stunned.
Okay.
But you do take 20 lightning damage.
It's looking real rough. Yeah, that is really cool. It is just shredding pieces of furniture. Now,
And of course, as a bonus action, my cloak will be furiously billowing
furiously
as
billowing.
I am casting this magic.
Alright.
Amazing.
It is going to now attack its giant mimic. It's going to
Oh, and to be very clear, Avis is going to once again assist by using the help action for Betsy.
Okay. Attacking
Love that.
Vassy.
Hey, don't do that.
That is a 9 plus 5, 14.
Nope.
Okay. Second hit. That's a lot better. Finally, 22.
Yeah.
And then the bite. Not great either. 14 again.
Nope.
So only 1 hits yet. That's a good roll though. So
Glad you got clear of that one.
yeah,
Right.
10 bludgeoning.
So 5.
I know that part of the spell would not mean that I would hit you with the spell, but I feel like doing it while you were adhered to it might be pushing my luck a little bit.
It's okay. I'm immune.
You're not immune to lightning.
I'm immune.
You're
It is
Doesn't
going.
that sound like the kind of conversation those 2 idiots would
you,
have?
yeah, you just see that like.
This is Flying Sword's turn. It's going to attack you, Cotton. It's not too bad. A 15 to hit.
No.
Misses. Okay.
I was using the mage armor.
Major R. Very cool.
16 AC?
Say 16. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So it goes to swipe at you, and you just kind of duck under it as you just kind of like immediately escape its reach.
Glittery mage armor, my sparkly braces of defense.
Does a limbo. Popping.
Yeah.
I'm really thinking like Bobby Hill, like, that's my purse! I don't know you!
Fair, you up?
I'm gonna. Do I have enough movement to get over to Cotton?
Are you still alacrity or no?
No.
You're 35 then?
35.
35, just enough?
Okay, yeah. We're gonna move over there. My little sword guy follows me.
Hey, buddy.
And so do my mirror images.
Your images as well.
Yes, I have a lot of things.
So many friends.
I'm gonna use a bonus action to use Shillelagh on the quarterstaff I'm carrying.
Shillelagh.
Okay.
And
Iron Bark
then-
one, yeah.
And then I will smack it with a quarterstaff.
Alright. And Shillelagh is like a bonus action? Or
Yeah.
Okay. That makes it magical, correct?
I feel like Shillelagh should be one of those spells where like it's part of the attack to cast it.
Makes sense.
Bruh. Natural one.
Okay. As you go to smack at it, your weapon, your animated weapon, goes smack at the same time. You guys just get caught up, like
Oh.
just early chemistry issues.
No, after me.
It's okay.
It's
The first time
adorable.
is awkward for everybody.
That's adorable.
A little bit like after me. No, after you. Come on. The timing.
You just see it like feel like it just lowers a little bit because it's sad.
All right. Is that end your turn?
Yeah, I take it I've snuffed my weapons attack, my animated weapons attack.
No, you can.
Okay.
That was just flavor.
Okay. Then I will. Okay, so that.
I mean, if it were me, because I'm a jerk, I'd be like, yeah, you're natural one, get fucked.
Well, that's not very fun. A 10.
A 10. The hit the flying sword
Yeah.
does not.
I figured it.
It has the highest AC of all the things I have to fight today.
I bet.
Okay. So the weapon goes to swing at it, and it just ching ching ching. There are just two flying weapons just having a little battle against each other.
First, like, for a moment, she's like, oh god! Whack, whack, whack.
It's a great moment. Vasa, you're up. The run's on deck.
Alright, smacky smacky.
All right, smacky smack it. On the
Don't hold
floor.
back.
I'm not holding back. That's a fucking 23.
Yeah, that hits still.
That's 10 plus
Jesus.
2, 14 slashing.
How do you want to kill that?
Well, it's just been a like flurry of smack, smack, smack. And then eventually it's just
And then he got struck by lightning.
You're playing like whack-a-mole with this shit, like.
yeah, it got struck by lightning, smack, and it just splintered into a million pieces, and she went something else.
Yeah. But, as you like smash through that final part, you like cut through, and you can see like the tongue and you cut it in half. It is nasty.
Wait, so
I
when
see
it,
You lit the sword to the work.
when it got zapped, like, so it's like a wooden barrel, right?
Yeah, it's
Did it
charred.
smell like charred
Yeah,
wood?
it's charring. Yeah.
Because I was like, for a moment, like, it, like the zaps hit the wood and it chars, and all of a sudden it smells like smoke and campfire. And there's like that like ego moment where you go back to like a little campfire.
You just hear Quinn
You
go,
want a marshmallow, buddy?
sandalwood.
You want a marshmallow, kiddo? You're like, oh, Dad. Oh, shit.
And then they get split open like a freaking. I don't even know.
I miss s'mores with Fukuna.
I miss my dad.
What?
Me too.
What?
Did you miss that whole conversation?
No, I know, but Asher doesn't know.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay.
Asher's not in that in our own brains.
Like still steam billowing.
It felt like an
I miss
authentic
my
Andrew
dad.
moment.
No, it's like this is her perception of that is she freaking fries it. Vassie like smashes through with a katana and then says, "I miss my dad." And Ash was just like, "What?"
That's great. All right. Anything else for Vassie?
No.
All right.
I'm out of bonus actions and I don't have a billowy cape.
Okay. Thorhan.
Truly tragic.
Truly tragic.
Thorhan's gonna make their way as close as they can. Out there, and they're gonna do another 3 magic missiles. Over.
Finally, a reason to have a bonus action.
Flying sword. 8, 11. As your combat is taking place between your animated swords, you're like trying to get it hidden, kind of thing. You just see Thorhan reach the staff out, and then 3 blasts, and it hits the top of the sword, and it like turns like this purplish color. Second one hits right in the hilt, and it breaks starts breaking the blade. And the third bolt, just magic missile, goes straight through the blade and just shatters the blade.
Faerun was like, and she's like, woo! I'm just like, oh wait. She's kind of like that.
Quinn looks at you guys. Well, that wasn't supposed to happen.
What was supposed to happen?
Just get free stuff?
Yeah, it's never that easy, is it?
Are you even on? Are you even part of the Actors Guild or whatever?
I feel like this is the
Dramas Guild?
Yeah.
I mean, I'm the talent,
How many mimics does the school have?
I don't do the.
Way too many.
The mimic per student ratio is a little too high.
Thorhan.
Mimics as actors.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Sounds good.
How you
Roll up.
doing?
Farrah's gonna walk over and be like, she's gonna take.
Yeah. Yeah.
Gross.
Farrah's
Yeah,
gonna-
it's kind of gross. You'll be alright.
Yeah?
Yeah. Here, come here.
First
Really?
step.
I'm gonna cast use Druidcraft to like make a like scrubby like little glove and just kind of like scrub off the fucking mimic gross crap all over it. I don't know what Druidcraft does. I'm making it up as I go along. Fuck it.
Just some
Use
good
the
lichens.
word. What's up? What's up, Faerun? Yeah.
Boop! Right on your head.
Boing.
It's like
Pretty freaky.
it's like she just kind of like bops your head and you're like, what the? Oh, I feel better.
Oh.
I used 2 charges of
Cure
cure
wounds.
wounds.
Is that 40?
That's no, it's it should be 2d8.
I was gonna say 2d8 probably.
I have no idea.
It's definitely not a d4.
2d8 plus my
It's healing
Those
word.
are potions.
I was thinking, what's healing word? Is it?
Healing word is 4
Is D4s?
versus
Yeah.
Pure Wounds.
Yeah, but
Okay.
healing word
That's
is,
what I
I
was
believe, a
thinking.
bonus action. which is
Oh,
fine.
plus my spellcasting ability modifier, so that is 2d8 plus 5.
Am I rolling it?
Actually, wait, spellcasting
Usually
ability.
they
Why do I always forget? Is spellcasting ability modifier just the modifier, or is it the spell attack?
Spellcast modifier is your it's the attack one.
Okay, so then it's plus 7. So 2d8 plus 7.
Am I rolling it?
No,
Oh,
8 rolls.
that's right. Oopsies. I actually forgot that part. It always trips me up because I look at it, it's like modifier, and I'm like, oh. But then wow, okay. I just get the worst roll in history. Alright, so it's 4 plus 7.
The worst roll in history. That is a brazen comment.
I still feel better.
Oh,
In general,
Oh, yeah.
Smaller
Oh, you mean the
number.
healing? Yeah, yeah, yeah.
I feel like that's fine.
It's the healing that counts.
Person would be like, oh. Bop one more time.
Hold on. I
Okay.
got it this
I'm only
time.
5.
Bop.
I'm only 5 from
Oh,
full. I don't need another.
okay.
You see Thorhan look over at the objects on the ground. Astra, does this look familiar to you? And he points to his black liquid all on each of the objects that attacked you.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's
Oh no, this
happened a couple times now, and I'm going to use Mage Hand to scoop up some of the black liquid. I'm going to smell it.
Icky.
Does it smell like the
It's not the sweet one, but it's a very strong smell.
like the earthen one?
Faerun is going to use her performance of creation to create a big old wooden, like it's like an
Big
oak,
old wooden dick.
like gourd almost.
Because you learned that the wood would help
Yeah,
preserve
so she's like, put in this.
it. Which is what we learned would preserve it best, right?
Yeah. Okay.
She's like, it's a pretty big gourd. So
It's just gonna like slowly gloop out of the glass vial that she had.
Quintilius, have you encountered any of this
it's
before?
really big.
And Quinn looks at it and
That's
goes, "Nah, man. Like this is new. Well, have you guys found this stuff before? Or
By the frogs. When
oh, you guys did that frog racing thing,
we don't know that.
right? Yeah. Okay, so you guys it found some frogs.
No.
No. I happened upon it doing innocent things.
Is that the only time you guys have found this stuff, or is there more, or is it like
Every time
Oh,
something
no, I
fucked
know
up
how to
happens,
make
this shit comes up.
I
Okay.
can just make it
Can you?
you could just make this stuff?
like a gallon or two
Is that
at the time.
Is that because of something? I have nothing. Why?
I have a jar. It's mixed.
I have a jar too. It doesn't make anything.
But this one does.
We've run into it first day of school. We saw it. We didn't have anything. We didn't really know what it was then.
Okay.
Then we were doing innocent things.
Of course.
And we encountered it once again.
Are you talking about that time we were frog
No,
racing?
we didn't. What?
What?
Did you? Yeah, the time we were illegally betting on frog.
Oh, that time we caught you doing illegal betting.
The
Shame on you.
time everybody was talking about how I was illegally betting on frog racing.
I'm gonna dog block you.
I didn't do anything.
I don't want to hear anything about you, Miss. I'm kleptomaniac. You
What?
need to stop.
Quinn is just watching this right now. He's like, okay, hey, Thor, these people are pretty cool.
Anyway, point is, we've encountered it at this
I'm
point
sorry.
4 times.
Okay, and it's always caused something bad to happen.
No.
No.
Yes.
Yes.
Not.
Yes.
No.
It
Yes.
makes really good thing.
Both.
And then what happened?
And then he helps us fight.
Oh,
And then he attacked us.
Well, it made me
No,
glow.
the next time he helped us fight.
Is
But did
Billy
he
the
attack
frog you
us?
keep talking about?
Not the second time. Yeah.
Okay.
Billy is the frog.
And you haven't seen him recently?
Come back soon.
Have you seen a frog in a red cape?
In a red cape. I actually have. I'm not gonna lie.
Which way?
Like recently?
Yeah, I saw him the other day.
Where?
He was in the Biblioplex.
Let's go to the Biblioplex.
I also have the frog that we used to race that time. He's in my dorm. You might have seen him. It's the one with the little purple hat.
I didn't want to acknowledge that when I saw it, so I just thought I was tripping because of the.
And, you know, that's fair.
Yeah.
I understand.
I'm surprised you're alive, by the way.
Yeah, good job
Being
surviving
friends,
that
being
ordeal.
friends with Cadorus gives you an interesting.
How many
tolerance.
heads did everyone have when those particular cookies kicked in?
How many heads?
Just 3? Is that normal?
Yes.
You tell me.
3?
That is like 2 more than normal, usually.
That's
One more than
normal.
normal for most people.
So, alright, so we got some liquid. Do we have a name for this stuff? What would we call it?
Oh, we do have a name for it. I wish I had known where I wrote it down.
Thoron pipes in.
Magical Eldritch Balm.
Eldritch
There you
Balm.
go.
Yeah.
He goes, Eldritch Balm. Alright.
I was gonna call it Icky Sticky.
Professors, well, that's something different. But, so, professors know about this?
Yes.
You've been playing with your hands a lot. Is it, 'cause
Nothing.
is it the gloves?
No, what?
It's the gloves.
It's the gloves, huh?
I don't know if they have thoughts.
I mean, probably.
Hello? I don't know.
Hello, little gloves. How are you doing
Hey.
today?
Farah. And I dog block.
You get an athletics check.
What is this?
Athletics.
Regular old
Yeah,
athletics.
athletics.
4.
15.
You get fucking.
You get blocked as shit.
I just do a shoulder check.
She crumbles.
What would
Just
you do
falls
to
to the
poor
ground.
Farah?
I told her I was gonna.
I helped her back up.
I'm helping Faerun back up before you can think about it.
This is interesting. Yeah. Okay. So
But yeah.
professors know, got an idea of what it is. Have they told us what to do with it, or are we just collecting? You're collecting samples.
Well, we told them about it fairly recently, so it wouldn't be surprising if they hadn't like come to a conclusion on exactly what they want us to do about it.
Gotcha.
But
What does it taste like? Like this one in particular.
Why would you taste it?
don't get me fucking started.
Oh yeah, we've been eating it.
Okay.
Please do not say we. I am not involved in this.
But I thought we was me and
I
another
take a
person.
sniff
Yeah,
of the
was.
stuff from here.
So we.
It smells the super strong earthy.
The super strong earthy stuff?
Yeah.
The overly herbally one?
Yep.
When we
Well, then
we
it's
did an
perfectly fine.
we did an experiment with it where at first it was very sweet and then it loses its sweetness over time, and then we did an
Okay.
experiment on it that gave it back its sweetness.
Okay.
So it's sweet when it's charged, and then it loses that sweetness as time goes on.
No, see, this one's overly herbal. It's not bad at all. It will be fine.
But they're also done, so does it have to do with when they're done, maybe?
Usually it takes, depending on how much of a thing it ingests, and it looks like looking at this, they ingested quite a bit of it.
Yeah, it's a lot.
This was probably a pretty quick interaction. So this
Okay.
happened most like, unless it happened and then they just keep going until something kills them, but like it depends on how much they eat. Again, it seems
Okay.
like there's a lot of it, so it's very possible that they just was. I won't say ate because I don't know if it was a mimic to begin with. It may have just been applied to an object, and that object was animated via the Eldritch Bomb, and then because they used so much, it lasts for a period of time. This could very easily have been something that was intentionally put here to guard the magical items that we acquired.
I mean, this is actual legit. Like, you guys are allowed to take these items.
Oh, well, in that case, I'm not really sure what happened because somebody in the Rose, not Tavern, the Rose Theater,
Rose stage, yeah.
the Rose Stage, if there's not a source of this Eldritch Bomb nearby, they put them
I've
here
never seen stuff.
intentionally. That's
Dude.
fine. Excuse me. I'm extrapolating on my own a little
No,
bit.
you're good.
but-
So here's my
yes.
question then. So you're saying that someone may have purposely put this here for other people to get attacked by it?
It
doesn't
seems like it.
Also occur naturally. I feel like we learned that it does something.
What professors have you talked to about it?
Well, I talked to my patron about it, and she seemed like she really knew what she was talking about.
We learned that your patron makes it. It doesn't necessarily make it natural.
Well, I wrote down natural or synthetic, and I feel like that means that maybe it's naturally occurring sometimes.
What, Eldritch Bomb?
Yeah.
No, it's
Okay.
It might be like something that happens out of the snarl, but I
Yeah,
don't know.
it's-
I'm not sure if that is considered natural.
Well, if you do it under the snarl, good things happen.
It is by
Extra.
definition created to be a residue of snarl. Like
A byproduct.
yeah,
An exhaust, if you
yeah.
will.
Yep.
But the overly herbal smell is like just fine. It's not the sickly sweet stuff that goes all bad. The overly herbal stuff is perfect.
Okay.
I believe that the earthy one is its state when it's depleted of magical powers.
It makes stuff glow.
I mean, making stuff glow is a far cry from bringing something to a semblance of life.
Wasn't the sweet and then the sickly sweet the one that was like messed up, and then after it wore off it got sickly sweet, and then the overly herbal is the one that was fine because it was just fresh made out of the snarl, and then the spiced tea smell was the one that was made in the snarl when Farrah cast Cure Wounds on it.
There's a lot of versions of it. So the sweet was tampered with.
Yeah.
Sweet is automatically tampered. Over sweet is also tampered
Yeah, but that's
But-
like
but-
after an amount of time.
with raw magical energy.
Yeah.
And then the earthy is natural state,
Yeah.
but there's an overly earthy smell, which is when it was recently used.
And then when we did it with the snarl,
Yeah.
like when we put it in the snarl to like charge it,
Yeah.
what did it smell like? Oh, that was the overly earthy?
That was the overly.
Okay.
And it's fine. It's
It's fine. It's
totally good.
yeah. It smells like a mixture gone wrong. You know what I mean? Because it's overdone. Like overdone is a problem in magic, just like chemistry and baking. You know.
So you want it to smell like spiced tea.
Yeah.
That's just its most inert state.
So. Okay. This is weird.
It's a little weird.
Yeah. The idea that someone planted it, that's kind of scary.
I can't think of how else it could happen, because when we saw this in this Eldritch Bomb in its natural state, the most it did was like make something glow or give a little bit of magical power when you were using it as a reagent.
Okay. Well, I didn't know about this. The thing that worries me is that someone's planting this, which would mean someone's of the theater, or someone just had access, or someone knows about
I
this.
have a question.
Yeah.
First time we saw this was at orientation.
Okay.
Second time we saw this was at the frog thing.
Fire.
Sure.
Yeah.
Was Thorhan there when we were doing that?
Yep.
So Thorhan's been here every time we've encountered this sludge.
We've been here every time we've encountered the sludge too, though. So like.
And you are not above suspicion.
Oh.
Miss, my patron is Witherbloom.
But
I'm just pointing something
Yes.
out because my character would be like putting some 3 and 3 and 3 together and getting 9.
are you vocalizing this? Or are you?
No, this is Andrew asking John.
Yeah. Okay. So Andrew asking John. Yes. Thorhan was there for all those events.
Okay.
Yep.
Good to know.
Astro, what if I did
What if you did it?
So
If you did it, that would be the least surprising thing that's ever happened.
Would it? Really? I'm the mastermind behind all of this. Icky sticky.
There's no getting in between you and your goals, so it could have easily been you.
I'm evil.
Yeah. You better write down on your character sheet, lawful evil.
you were heading back to the biblioplex, correct, to go look for.
For Billy, yeah.
Okay. You were able to find Billy.
I will vocalize to Astra, or not to Astra, to Vasi. I'm Astra.
No, go ahead.
Vasi.
Vocalize yourself.
She vocalizes to herself very often, but also she will talk to Vasi about why Thorhan's attacks do necrotic damage. Don't tell anybody about this, but keep an eye out, yeah?
I don't know what necrotic damage looks like.
Good.
Astro, wait. Well, I
We'll
know.
talk about it later.
Okay.
Close enough to hear it. I feel like
You probably heard.
I was
How will I know?
I specifically was trying
I
to
rolled
make
a
it so
5,
that you guys could not
so-
hear, but you guys can try and do a perception check.
Yeah, I rolled a 5, so
No. You could not hear.
+1.
Okay.
So you guys,
Cotton's just like, that was really rude.
Right?
you
Wait,
make
what?
you make your
Pushing me over.
Oh.
No, for sure.
as you guys
She's
go
a
back
little
to the
dejected by
biblioplex,
that.
You threw me under the bus.
Quinn and Thorhan make their way back to their.
Bye,
Dorms.
you guys.
See you guys. Thanks for
It
this.
was really fun tonight.
Thanks for letting us know about this.
Thorhan like looks at his new wand and he's just like, "This is a good item."
Also, she's a kid.
I guess that's
She's like 18. She's like upset.
Okay, I just wanted to make sure that Nate wasn't upset.
No.
Okay, good.
No, I'm just.
Oh, he's serious.
He hates you now.
No.
Fast and fierce.
I'm trying to RP my little
You're
squishy
trying to
small.
RP her as a shithead kid.
Not shit. Like
A reactive.
she's reactive. She's
Naive.
Okay.
You
Cute.
guys.
I like
Once they leave, Astra's face goes from like, yeah, okay, to like,
What's up? You look like Thorhan just used his wand of scowls on you.
do I? That's pretty rough. I just have some thoughts.
Oh, you should share them.
Maybe.
You sound like me.
It's because Thorhan isn't being very receptive to Bassie's crush, and we think that's not very cool. And that's not a lie.
Your crush?
The Astra's crush?
Yeah,
There you go.
I know what I meant to mean.
Yeah.
Don't worry about
We just did the exact same thing back at each other.
it.
Anyway,
We're so good at this.
yeah. We'll talk. I'll vocalize, and I'm doing this only because Cotton Candy has told us that what's their pronouns? She. That her patron is Witherbloom.
Mhm.
Like, this has been volunteered information. So Astra will consider that and be like, well, I was thinking about what's happened every time we've encountered these strange things with the Eldritch Bomb. And every single time that it's showed up, Thorhan was also there. And this last time, Thorhan specifically invited us to a place where we got attacked.
Destroy the things though, and if you're going to try to kill someone with some black goo, you probably shouldn't try to, save them from it at the expense of like over half your hit points,
I understand.
Hold on. Big brain moment.
Mhm.
Wasn't he the one who told us what it was?
No.
Oh, I forgot.
I believe the person who told us
The
what it
assistant.
was it wasn't Thorhan.
My
He
brain
was
is
he was
also-
there when we learned that, because he was there when we were talking.
You were
to,
talking to Adrix and Nev.
Yeah, we were talking to the Quandrix professors. He was there when we learned this, because at that point Astra didn't really have much of a reason to suspect him. But now you see something 3 times and your brain starts to
But
recognize a
like-
pattern.
All 4 of us were there when it happened every single time.
Mm-hmm.
But why would he want to come after us specifically?
He put a lot of effort into not letting us die today.
I'm not
so-
saying that he's specifically trying to do anything to harm us. I'm saying that this is a thing that's happened 3 times.
It could be me, and I am erasing my own memory.
We have
You see
got
how
to
you
lower
sound,
your
yes.
dosage. I
that
don't
what I
know
sound
what is
like to you?
happening over
I
there.
mean, when you just assume that
How much are you
coincidences
giving
happen.
her?
I honestly haven't been giving her much of anything. I think she's finding it on her own.
There was that time I switched around.
It's okay, I'm just stupid.
Ooh, that might be my bad. Ooh.
Don't worry about it. I know when my sister is off her nut and she's
She's
firmly
on-
on her nut. Her nut is just her nut.
Who's not
No,
she sitting
Full on that.
Her own. Again, I'm not accusing anybody of anything, and you are making me regret sharing this information now because
You
you're
should
making me feel
always
very
share
self-conscious
all
about
of your
this.
information every time. Being an open book is a good plan.
I disagree
It's always good to share
on
things.
the basis of basic strategy.
Always good to share things.
Right.
Yes.
I'm gonna take a bath.
Ooh, me too.
I love baths.
I'm gonna bust out all 5 soap because this mimic stuff is not it.
Now, what spells
You're
of
paying for
soap
these
do
soaps.
you
Yes.
use all the time? Do they like go together?
I got like 2 ones that are scentless that I got at the market for like a couple copper. It was pretty cool. And then I've got one that just sort of smells like powder that I used to see all the time in the Cirque de Tragique that my mom performs in. It smells really good. And they had it that smells of soap. And then there was one that smells like flowers. It smells pretty good. I couldn't tell you what flowers.
Hibiscus.
Thanks. And then I've got another one that just smells like clean.
Yeah. It's just a pretty powerful.
Clean powder hibiscus.
No, like you know how
Scent.
it's like how
Yeah.
when you walk into a place that was recently cleaned and it just smells clean. It's like that.
Yeah.
I guess it could also be considered just smelling like soap, like the other one.
Yeah, but it's like
fresh linen scent.
That's nice.
fucking Tide.
Yeah.
Oh my god. Taking Tide baths.
And then you've had
No,
that.
but
You've
it
had
smells
that
like
one
Tide.
You've had that one bottle for like almost 12 years now. It's just a cucumber melon one that they don't make anymore.
Yeah, and I can't use it because what if I never find it again?
Hey, it's whatever. Really.
It smells so good.
I mean, we could always just. You
Cut
know what
up
we
some
could do?
cucumber
We could
and
bring
put
it to one of the alchemist students, and they could try and recreate it for us.
Asher, I love you so much.
You could just cut up the cucumber and melon into little slices and put it in the bath to kind of like.
You just
scent
put it
the
right on your
room.
titties. Just put 2 melons on your titties.
Change of plan. Scentless soap, cucumbers, and whatever melon we can find at the market.
All right, great. This will be the most. This will be a very sticky bath.
No. If cucumber melon is in the soap and it's not sticky, why would it be sticky in the bath?
Okay.
Flawless logic.
I feel like there has to be a room rule. Why do we gotta use sticky so much?
What's wrong with the
Do you
word
have any
sticky?
idea how uncomfortable
We
sticky
can't
is in
put
my
the
fur?
cucumber-
It's awful.
So, putting
Okay, Miss Sticky
cucumber-
Fingers.
Putting cucumber in
That's-
the water won't be sticky, right? But then we can put the melon in little bowls around the bath, right? And the steam
Oh.
will just send the scent up.
Is that how it works?
Kind of.
She's like, they're not sticky. She's
It's
like,
not how it works. It's maybe not the most effective way of achieving that desired goal, but it definitely will work. I think a more effective way to do it would just make a candle out of like the mash of cucumbers and melons and put them into a wax and then burn that.
Candles.
Yeah.
You want to make candles before we take a bath?
Fire.
Well, sure, but it takes time to make
Can we
candles.
move on to the next thing that we're going to do because this will go forever? What do we do next?
So-
I'm gonna retire.
The
I'm sorry, I don't mean to
No,
interrupt.
you're good. The end of the 10-day, very uneventful. You guys are able to go and have your baths and just decompress from a long week.
Farrah has so I was gonna RP this for a moment when we were taking the bath, but she like did a little song and this little broom came to life and she's like, I need you to swing around a little bit. And so it's just like going around because there's still like some debris and stuff left over from when we were fighting in the room. So she's just like it's like this little dancing broom.
That's great. The next 10-day, this is the first 10-day of a late known as the fading.
Mhm.
The classes go by extremely smoothly. Everybody's kind of a little bit more sadder than usual because they are aware that on the 6th day of this 10-day, you guys will have to go to a funeral. And so everybody's just kind of preparing mentally for that.
Mhm.
And so the 6th day comes. And the funeral is in the Archway Commons, evening 1, after everybody's classes. And everybody on the campus is there. Mavinda Sharkbeak prepares a speech on a stage. She talks about how she didn't get to meet Shivadri too well, but she knew Shivadri's parents. She knew of the glint mantles and generosity, and was personified also in Shivadri as well in their dedicated task. And she ends her speech with just a simple, Shivadri will go on, face judgment at the hands of the deities, who no doubt be given to the light, as with her path. And that saying of facing the judgment,
Terrifying.
the idea of facing the judgment of deity is there is a legend that there is a deity, not given a name, but a person who passes judgment. Someone who kind of decides your fate in the afterlife. Whether you're worth having a thread attached to you still, or should your thread be immediately detached. A lawbringer. to a judge. Harsh. Extremely neutral.
Look.
Lawful neutral, we might say.
Yeah. The next thing, or next person to speak, is none other than the Glintmantles, the parents. And this is when you see Suresh, the father, and Suna, the mother. And they give a speech about how kind Shivaji was and that she wanted to be a professor. She wanted to be a professor of religious studies. And her family is extremely religious. And the dad, holding back tears, offers a sizable donation to Strixhaven to increase campus security for hazardous areas.
Just burn the fucking entire swamp to the ground.
The mom kind of steps and puts her hand on the shoulder of Suresh. And she goes, "It is the tradition of Glintmantles to dance as a sending on one's passage. Shivaji was a great dancer. But it is to Shantae, the goddess of life and agriculture, that we commit to this cycle." As the spirit dance begins, you see as she waves these feathered hands and begins to dance, and the show band performs a requiem.
I was gonna say, because like Farah's not in her typical even in her typical show band outfit. It's like a specific kind of like more resplendent regalia. It's like got the image of like a little sun at the crest. It's almost like this like shawl or whatever, but it's like got purple and gold, and it's a little bit more ornate than usual. She has her hair specifically done, and she's like playing the song. Yeah,
and Zafai kind of introduces you as the soloist who will be representing for this Dawnbringer? Dawngreet. As you play this requiem for them. And the mom is a beautiful dancer. I mean, the way she moves is so graceful. And there's moments where she uses hovering to give a sense of pause and breath, and then continues on with the dance. I hesitate to say it, but could you do a performance check just to see how it goes? We'll say with advantage. You've been preparing for this. This is something that you asked for.
Uh, 21.
I was really nervous.
Yeah. I'm just like...
After you're done, Suresh approaches you. He looks you straight in the eyes and he goes, "We are blessed with your presence. Thank you."
Of course.
That was beautiful. And we are all better for having heard it.
It's part of my role to help and aid in the passing.
Shivaji would have liked you.
Trying to carry on her memory.
If you ever need anything, the Glintmantles, you will help.
And she said she's just like, likewise.
A combination of excellent performance via music and excellent performance via dancing. Astrid absolutely has like a single tear in her eye and like has to like slap her sister for like teasing her, and it's like, "Stop, I'm fine."
No, I'm teasing you, but I'm full fucking sobbing.
Yeah.
I'm like, "You're crying.
Shut up.
You're crying."
I think in your explanation of the lawful, the neutral judgment maker, I would like to believe that part of the role of the Dawngreet then would be to vouch.
That's a thing that people do. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's I'm blanking on their name. Is why I'm not saying their name, but I want to say it's Kalimvor, but I could be completely wrong. But the
I think you might be right.
but there's essentially this deity, and they literally judge based on it's like it's like the idea of weighting the weights.
It's like Anubis, but not
I think that is Kilmore.
Yeah, and so like the idea of the weights.
in
and,
which pantheon?
and people
That's it's
Faerun-
regular.
Faerun-
In the Faerun. Okay.
yeah.
Yeah, 'cause
Um,
my cleric in my other game is
Yeah.
Kilmore.
But other
I think that
deities,
sounds
other
right.
deities can vouch for a
I'm basing
person,
it on a video game.
and people and their sending can vouch. So absolutely, a Dawn Greek could help vouch, which is a really cool idea. You know,
It's interesting how the role of my character is like clerical
Yeah.
in that way,
Yeah.
which I find really cool.
it's cool. It's to show you that religion doesn't have to be a cleric or a paladin, right? Yeah. So I think this is a good stopping point for us. It was also a little on a more sad note, but it's at a good moment where we're 6 days now into the first 10 day. I wanted to kind of speed through those class days this time because we've been really nickel and dime in the other ones. So we will pick this up next time on Lizards and Locations, Strixhaven, with our dual rankings on day 6, which is evening 2, if I'm not mistaken. So
Probably
this
later,
is
too.
Day
this is
6,
evening 1.
right after the funeral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Holy crapsicles!
well, that one is led by Ragnar Flamespeaker. Ragnar is a peculiar individual.
Well, honestly, with groups that small, they probably would go case by case and ask, like, "Are you guys good
Yeah,
in
are you
practice?"
good with
Yeah.
this?
And with who's on the Duelist Club, they probably all agreed. And I could stand to let off some steam.
Yeah.
A
Especially,
distraction? I mean,
especially with 3 of them. No, 2 of them are just lost the battle in Mage Tower. So
I still want to talk to
I
Sean.
feel like the closing shot for this, just visually, is like there's like a fireplace and there's like this beautiful oil painting of like Shuvadri doing this fantastic.
is it the one you painted?
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Very
it's like
cool.
this. It's this very large, like I'd say 6 by. Well, I forget the size of the canvas that I actually bought.
It was a fairly good size.
Yeah, a fairly sizable painting. But so the paint is like a beautiful oil on
I love
canvas,
oil
and it's
paints,
got
yeah.
like it's got this kind of it has like a touch of like the motion
Mm-hmm.
of
Very
like, her moving.
textural, like oil paintings can be.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
there's like these little like kind of twinkling lights around her, is like they're kind of with the motion, and then the frame itself was actually like a smelted like gold that had like it almost looked like hammered little feathers that kind of like
Yeah.
came down the sides.
Really pretty. Very pretty. I think that's a great fade out shot. Very cool. All right. Well, we should probably thank some people, I think, right?
Yeah, we
Let's
gotta
do
thank Dice Legion, because they're pretty awesome, and you can support both them and us by using the link that I'm sure John puts in the description, probably,
Always.
and the code Lizards for 10% off. And we also want to say, oh my god, hey, go check out our friends at You Wanna Do What podcast?
Mhm.
Because they're pretty freaking
And we'll have that promo after our outro, so you can go see that.
And
You
of
wanna do
course,
what?
we like to thank our patrons and supporters and Sirenscape and all the other musicians that we use. Y'all are all absolutely fantastic.
Yeah, and then always go check out those sites that you can find
Yep,
us.
check out Twitter and Instagram and Hive and Mastodon and Facebook, kind of. It'll get more. Like, if you guys go follow us on Facebook, I'll actually be able to do things, because it won't let me do things until we have enough followers. Sorry. And then, if you really want to support us, go check out our Patreon, because that's a great way to support us. You know, we have a $1 tier. For $1 a month, you can get really cool pictures, really cool art.
Thank you to Captain Harlock, the OG
Yeah.
patron. And I think that's it. We good? Also, I want to say we filmed all of this on a special week for 2 of our players. Nate and Andrew had their birthdays. So just want to say happy birthday, both of you.
Happy birthday!
We are so happy to have you guys in our lives, and so happy to have you with us. So say thank
Happy
you.
revolution around the Sunday.
Oh.
Happy solar gyration.
All right.
Oh, emphasis on the gyration.
Oh yeah. All that being said, can we roll yet?
You want to do what? I want to find the crystal ball to listen to Lizards on Locations. It's my favorite podcast.
I'll look over here.
Is this one?
Oh, that's a shoe.
Echo, what are you looking for?
A crystal ball, sending stones, or even a watching pool. I just need to know what's happening with my favorite adventurers of Lizards and Locations. They're learning magic and practicing mischief in the halls of Strixhaven, and I need to know what happens next.
Shut up, you freaky fairy. There are people here who wish to speak, you know.
Bickle, I found your invisible underwear.
I'm not falling for that again. Remember to leave the cloth on at all times.
Why? It'll let in the spirits?
No, the sun'll hit it funny and burn your fucking house down. You smashed it!
How much?
There's poop on it.
At least I can still listen to my favorite podcast. You want to do what?